Today we are going back to the Duchy of Toussaint. I think that's how you pronounce it. We're playing The Witcher 3. We're simping after the Duchess because she's so alpha. She's got it going on. She's gotta teach me how to live my life because she's doing it right. That's for sure. So that's the plan, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I've never noticed the recorder so much. So the plan today is just like hang out with the Duchess at least once. There's a lot going on in this DLC. Like, we look at the map. This map is huge. There's so much to do. It's a little bit crazy. Look how big this map is. This is all new map from the original game. None of this was on the original game. So it's all brand new content. It's very fun.
Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
What's happening, bro?
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair.
Okay.
I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full.
What are you gonna give me, dude?
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account.
You're gonna give me a lot of money?
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank.
Ooh.
You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Wow!
Thanks.
This guy's great.
Head over there first chance I get.
What? What a nice guy!
Gotta stop by that bank.
What a nice guy who knows how to manage his finances. I'm suspicious. Because no one's nice to me.
You're in Beauclair, see?
Yeah, no one's nice to me in this game. So that makes me go, Makes me go, really? I don't know. I don't know if I believe you. Paper chase. Go to the Cianfanelli Bank. Yeah, let's go to the bank. I didn't actually click it. It's gonna be obnoxious. No. Oh. Where's this bank at?
Eat, drink, and take good care of yourself. For you are.
Okay, so we're going to the bank. We just have a couple of errands to do. A couple of errands. We gotta get to the bank. We gotta pick up some milk. You know, usual stuff. Man, oh man. I don't think I'm ever going to, if I live completely on my own and no one else in the house drank milk, I don't think I'm ever going to resort to powdered milk. Because it's kind of gross. I'd rather just not drink milk. Maybe that's a strong opinion to have.
Welcome to Cianfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
I would like to withdraw some coin.
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record.
Okay, a nice bank teller. So far, so good. Oh, is someone gonna stab us? Is this a stabbing account? Hi, Creamy. We're at the bank. We're just running some errands. We're gonna withdraw some money. But I'm very suspicious. I think it's gonna be a trap, because no one's that nice to put my Witcher wages in a bank and then it collects savings, and thus I have a nice little nest egg.
Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
Yeah, and there's a cat.
As you can see.
And it might be a Matrix moment if we see that cat again.
Surely an error. To reactivate the account, you'll need permit A38. For more information, please go to window number 1.
Are we... Is this a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy
Where's
bureaucracy
window number 1?
trip we're gonna do?
No safer place
Whose
than a
big
bank.
dick energy are you trying to obtain? I was trying to obtain the Duchess's, cause she, I don't know, she was really cool in one moment. Oh, a Welsh person? Was it a good Welsh accent so that maybe it's actually a Welsh person? I think we're just gonna go through a bunch of bureaucracy. We're at the bank. It is locked. Okay, well obviously that's not the wrong way to go about it. I have to follow this. Go in here, go to this window, and talk to this person.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc.
Okay, she doesn't
How
like
can
the
I help you,
spiel. Okay, I would like... I need this, because
I'd
apparently
like
I'm
to
dead.
reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
Wrong window? But this is the only window she told me to. What do you mean, wrong window?
What do you mean, wrong window? I was told I'd get permit A38 here.
Please remain calm, sir, or you'll rupture a vein.
What? That wasn't even...
So just tell me where I get this stupid document.
Okay, maybe he was. It's hard to
Perhaps
tell when a
upstairs,
Witcher's angry.
in records, or downstairs in the archive.
There's a pretty good
You must
Welsh
ask them,
accent?
sir.
Interesting.
Do just that.
I do wonder... Like, there's some games that they get the voice actors in America, but they put British accents on that aren't very well done.
Yes. Can I help you?
But I wonder, like, why not just get your voice actors from the source? Why go about it that way? Especially with technology the way it is,
Sorry,
they could
gotta get
record
through.
on the other side of the world.
What is this? Back off the queue, sir.
No, I'm going ahead of the queue. Probably, yeah, I know, probably easier and cheaper, but I think maybe with like a tiny bit more money, because the wages are probably similar in other parts of the world, you would get an authentic accent. And I kind of get it for the bit people, but sometimes they
Welcome
do
to
that with like
Chanfanelli
main
Bank,
characters, and
where
you're just
we
like,
look after
oh,
your coin
guys,
as if it were our own,
put like
and the
$5 more
customer is
down
always
on the
right.
table
How might I help
and
you?
get someone from Britain. About as good as my British kid accent. Yeah, like if my Oliver Twist accent is about as good as some of these voice actors are, then it's not a very good accent. It's not a very good accent at all. Okay, so it's Hitchhiker. Like, you know
This
that
where I
scene in
get permit
Hitchhiker's Guide
A38?
to the Galaxy where they're
Naturally.
in the
Just hand me
bureaucracy
your form 202,
line?
please.
It's just this.
Form 202? Just what are you trying to pull?
Sir, I'm not pulling anything. Just following procedure. Permit A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please, go to window number 1.
Is that how I should introduce myself,
Just
Aegon?
came from there.
What's up, Galactic Gamblers? Today,
Shortly
we're playing
before
Witcher 3!
202.
Yeah, we gotta do the runaround. No wonder why this is called Paper Chase. I'm literally chasing after documents.
You cut in front of me, sir.
Do you want to fight about it? Okay, dude, look at your face and look at my face. Who looks like they're going to beat the other up? Like, what high horse do you have to be on to think that you're going to win? I'm gonna ask him what he's gonna do about it.
Well, couldn't really give a crap.
You boor, you child.
I'm a
I will
child!
not stand for this. Just you wait, I'll teach you some manners.
We'll get in.
Go on, hit me.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to raise a ruckus, do it outside.
Oh. Cutting in my
Outside,
fun.
now.
He's so French. Bonjour. Actually, considering I'm Canadian and French is literally our second language, like legally. Oh, we are doing it. Okay. I'm hoping he's not that hard, because this is gonna be funny if I get the shit beat out of me. Get in the corner, sir! Sir, I need you to get in the corner. Yes, get in the corner where naughty kids go. And stay there. Stay there. No, you're not allowed out. You haven't learned your lesson yet. You have not learned your lesson yet. Yeah. No, learning French in Canada is like a luxury.
I shall teach you the meaning of business.
Usually you have to go to like a French immersion school to like actually get anywhere, unless you're in literally like Quebec or like the capital area, where they have a lot more French speaking, obviously. Yeah, no. It wasn't even an option because I lived out in the middle of nowhere. Like there's, I think, one optional French class in grade 9 was the only time I could have even taken French, and I did, but we didn't learn a whole lot. Le fuselage. I don't know why I remember rocket. Exactly, Creamy. If I hadn't won that fist fight, especially with all that smack I was talking right up before the fist fight, that would have been really embarrassing. So I'm glad we won that.
Can I help you?
But I did my old get him in a corner and throw hands up. Okay, wait.
She go. Hair pomade. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding? We're gonna put all of our Witcher senses to the test to get this money out of the bank. J'adore Janine. I know what adore is, obviously. Yeah, I would have had hung up my Witcher's hat if I had lost that fist fight. Je suis fatigué, which is great. Because I am always tired, so. I love, I like, I hate. Oh, yeah, I like that. What? Alouetta? Alouetta, Alouetta. And then I completely forgot the rest of the song just as I started singing it. So, you know, that's part of it. Okay, she's in here. Dwarf is a guard. This looks like
There's a catch.
No safer place than a bank.
Catch 22.
Okay, so listen to this weird theory I just came up with this scene. What if the guy who put the money in the bank was actually an enemy of mine, and he put me through all of this as revenge? Wouldn't that be funny?
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves will be in fashion next season.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window
You
1.
cannot be serious.
I too find it hard to believe. For
Excuse me.
can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's
We
something
are on break.
So aggressive.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
The thing is, if they were
No
actually
choice, I guess.
good
Need
at
to
their
wait till they're
jobs,
done with their break.
if they're actually good at their jobs,
was
they would have
from the
told
other
me
day.
about all these
Just
forms
sitting
I needed when they
when
sent me to
suddenly-
the other windows,
Knock,
but they
knock.
didn't.
I opened the door, and who was there if not Lepioda's witness?
So,
I've heard of
what's
them.
what's
What do they
the,
want?
what's the situation here?
They left me a
Do you
stack
people
of
just hate your
manuscripts about
jobs?
the prophet.
What can
I've
I
not
do
had
for
time
you?
yet to look through them.
Sit and wait until the break ends. Well, I can do that. A break should only be like an hour, probably. I do love that they have breaks. Why isn't this working? Oh, that's right, so I cannot do that now. Okay, I guess I'll go meditate outside.
Catch
Rules. It's trying to center my person. That's why it wouldn't let me. It's like nighttime. I'm surprised the bank's open.
No safer place than a bank.
That's pretty funny, Creamy. I know that there's the one counter to take the
Pardon
oh my
me?
goodness.
Miss Constance, window 1. She went on her break and has yet to return. So, we wait.
Oh, this poor sod is in the same boat
Don't
as
have
me.
much of a choice, I guess.
They take this prescription at one window and they see you at the other. The other day, I was at a pharmacy with... You could see into the back of the pharmacy and see everyone and, like, make eye contact with them. But I was so short behind a shelf that no one could make eye contact with me unless I stepped, like, 10 feet back. So that was pretty funny. But finally I caught someone's attention. I was like, hey you. Can you take my prescription, please? Much appreciated. Yeah, let's play Gwent. Creamy's here. He likes it.
Why not? Let's lay him out.
Now, that I understand. I'll start arranging my deck.
Also, a lot of these Gwent games aren't something I could do later, so if I want to play the game, I have to play them when they come up. Yeah, I mean, this is my deck that I just go in everything with. Okay, Soyatel. Ooh. Fighting Frost or Impenetrable Fog? Probably Impenetrable Fog for them. I like that your pharmacists are so passive-aggressive. Really dig it. To get rid of one of the decoys so that I can get... I have 3 spies. I have 1 more spy in my deck. But I am so good on spies right now. No, we're going in with this, you guys. This is a crazy deck to go in on. I have literally, like, 1 fighting card. Let's go! Because I have so many spies and so many decoys. It's just gonna be Spy City up in here! Hey, you go ahead. You place Dandelion down. What? Where did my dude go? I had someone else. Did I accidentally switch out one of my spies? My best spy? Oh my goodness. I've done that before. Well, screw it. There you go. Have a spy. Give me some cards. Wow. Okay. A lot of Scorched going on. A lot of Scorched cards. Very frustrating that I lost my spy right there. I had 3 whole spies going in, and it was great. It was Pip. It was fantastic. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Look at this fun Scorch. Let's just do it. Why not? I have 2 of them. I always have a hard time playing Scorch cards because I'm really good at the game and I get really high cards on there that get scorched. I love it when you scorch doubled up cards like that. It makes you feel very alpha, very macho. You're just like, oh, look at all the fancy, nice cards you have going on. What if someone burned them all? I guess I should save my my spy for another time and just play one whole Jerry and be done with it because he passed like an idiot. Jerry for the win! Jerry rolls. Oh my goodness, look at all my fancy archers.
Code 9, Code 9, this is not a drill, I repeat.
Thank you, Tom, for the raid. Holy crap. It always throws me off. Oh my goodness, where do you even find it? How was your day today? I assume you're playing The Witcher. We're playing Gwent. Well, Aegon, you just came up with that today. It's not yet a thing. Playing The Witcher as well. How are you liking it? I'm loving it. I'm in new DLC, and it's fantastic. Oh my goodness. What else should we do? You have played it before? Oh, sweet. I have tried to finish it like 4 times, and I'm finally finishing it because I'm streaming it. So I'm so excited. There's a reason why it was Game of the Year. 100%. Like, it's a good, solid game. But yeah, old TLC, but new to me. Thank you, Ben, for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, thank you, Tom. That's much appreciated as well. Thanks for bringing your community over here. I have anxiety, so I haven't raided anyone yet, even though I've been streaming for a while. Because I'm an anxious being. I need to do it at some point, but, just the worst. Thank you, Anne. Much appreciated for that follow. Okay, I need to play a card. Play this. I promised in like July that I would start raiding, and then I never did it, and then I never did it, and then I just stopped promising that it was happening because I was like, I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, guys. I don't want to scorch really. Oh, thanks, Ben. I spent a lot of time on my alerts, obviously, but the raid one is pretty long, but it doesn't happen often, so I like it. Oh yeah, put another one on there, baby, and I'm gonna scorch the shit out of it. Actually, whatever. I don't have anything in there. Yeah, it feels like I actually looked up a YouTube video on like raid etiquette and stuff, like a nerd. And they're like, yeah, like just like check out their channel beforehand and blah blah, and I was like, what? Like, you know, all the proper things you're supposed to do. And I was like, oh. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know. Could you please send my spy back over? I would much appreciate it. Yeah, it's like you have to raid on Twitch. If you don't, then what are you doing? Yeah, that was a nice big scorch. I wasn't paying super close attention, but that's fine. We're gonna do this. They've got 4 cards left and we have 7, so right now we're pimping. It's going great. Yeah, no, I kind of like that it's called a raid, even though traditionally raids are not a happy thing to do. But, yeah, no. It's been in the works for a while. Then it wasn't. Yes, thank you. I've been wanting this dude back. Give him back to me. I need more cards. I started off this hand with like 4 spies. It was fantastic. Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing? Number 1 jabroni. I love it. Yeah, so that makes sense because it's not really an option, so it's a raid. But I mean, it's a nice thing. I'm never gonna complain about a raid, probably. Ooh, okay. Well, you know what, dude? You can have this round. I don't want it that one. That bad. No, thanks for all coming. Much appreciated. And coming and chatting with us for a bit while I haven't been playing Gwent on stream because I know it can be a little slow, but this is the DLC and it just pops up. Any Gwent game that pops up, I have to go for it. Because I don't get to play it offline then, if I don't. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass. Because I don't feel like... I can come back, but I don't feel like coming back. Because I'm just gonna wreck their 2 cards next round, so there's no point. Yeah, Creamy, I don't think it's because of the Gwent, though. I know you're the only person here who came for the Gwent. And I don't think people are here because of the Gwent. Well, we can just start playing everything. This is the last round. We can play all our fancy hero cards we've got. Okay, so it would be nice to just, like, stop, because I win, right? But I like to just thoroughly wreck them, because, that's just who I am as a person, I guess. And then we put Yennifer down, and we get, our archer back. Put that down, this down, and then we put a command horn on that, and we got 92. And they had 7. So... Good job, team! Okay. We just wrecked... We're in line at the bank right now, and we just wrecked that dude. Just cuz.
Seasoned player.
Humiliation. Yeah, I guess that's part of it. I don't know. I just want them to know how much they lost by.
I shall reveal to
Hi,
you
big old country boy. How are you?
Cutting through this bureaucracy. Nothing ever comes of using the normal channels.
Okay, dude. Yeah, tell me your secrets.
I have seen them try everything. Magic, hypnosis, bribery. Nothing works.
Okay, because bureaucracy is bureaucracy.
Might as well
Got it.
go if nothing works. There's nothing I can do.
Be kind. Be pleasant. This and only this. The woman here, she sits at her window 12 hours
12 hours a day?
without hearing so much as a good day from anyone.
Oh my goodness. Is this just a life lesson? Be kind? Be kind to the people in the service industry?
Muster up some flowers. Some perfume.
Yeah, his chin is crazy.
Well,
it's an optical
you will
illusion.
Resolve your matter lickety-split.
What? I have to woo her?
Right. Certainly worth a shot.
As long as I'm not accidentally proposing. Yennefer has our heart.
Luck.
Why doesn't he have flowers then? Why is he waiting? If these methods work so well, why? Go to this window. Don't I need to go get some flowers? I don't have flowers.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
I need the form.
Need Form 202 to get a copy
no problem,
of
Tom.
38.
Thank you so much for
Couldn't have told
rating.
me.
I really appreciate
Wasted
it.
a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your
Thanks for
temper.
bringing your community
I thought
here
it obvious and
for
thus
a
needed
bit.
no
Much
stating.
appreciated.
The form will soon be ready.
Have a good
name and surname.
evening. Just a
Geralt
guess.
of Rivia.
Let me find it. Get on, Gemel.
That's an
Here
ageist
it is.
question.
Geralt of Rivia. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
The applicant in question has been declared dead, officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
Oh no. Give perfume. Where did I get this perfume? Where did I get these flowers from? I didn't go shopping. You need compensation. To tell you the truth, I'm really just here for you. Okay, I feel like flowers, you can give flowers for a lot of different things. It's not, perfume kind of has, like, I'm into you vibes, you know? I want you to smell like this. But flowers.
Got you some flowers. Just to thank you for helping me with my file.
Oh, but I shouldn't.
Yeah?
To me?
Yeah?
Really?
Are we using
Match
our
the color of
fancy
your eyes.
Geralt's charm right now?
You, sir, are quite the charmer.
She called me charming.
Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Chanfanelli.
What?
Perhaps he'll arrange
That's all it
something that
takes?
excludes the paperwork.
Anytime I go do some bureaucracy shit, I'm just taking a bouquet of flowers. I'm gonna woo the shit out of them. It doesn't matter, man, woman. Well, not a child, but Just giving them flowers.
You tell him
Saying,
to
oh, thank you so much for your help.
Bugger who can't stand to wait. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Yeah, I've declared dead.
Been a bit busy.
I've been mostly dead all day.
I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
Can I get my money, please?
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
No problem there, we'll get you paid up in a jiffy. Just gonna need to settle yon tiny wee trifle.
Heard that already. Permit A38, among others.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But I see you're a quick learner in the ways of banking. You'll get them in a heartbeat.
No. What happened to my coin?
Cianfanelli, no more excuses. Pay out my coin, now.
Come on, Master Witcher, for why
He doesn't have my money!
We'll have it all for you. You just need to see the necessary documents.
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more
well,
than
we
any
threaten
of your
him.
forms or permits.
We're threatening him.
Have a look.
What?
Her enlightened highness. She's hired you.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary, I demand access to my account right now.
Okay, so I just played, do you know who's my friend card? Do you know who my friend is?
How's the trade these
She's
days,
the
Master Witcher?
Duchess.
Can't complain.
Good for you.
Give me my money.
In our neck of the woods, things are dark, dark shite. Wine sales are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you.
The Duchess rocks. Well, I mean, yes, but we haven't seen her yet. She just gave me this fancy stick.
Bloody knots. Makes him ashamed to ask for it. Done. Deposit box 256. Last in on the right.
256. Why would he let me just come in here? I don't even have the key. Okay, going. Are they gonna lock me in here? Sorry, I'm just suspicious of everyone. They are gonna shut me in. Gonna shut the door on me. Being shady. I knew it was a trap. I knew it.
What the hell's this, Cianfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were dead, Master, we circulated yours.
So
just stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards. Before we knew it, there was hee-haw left in the box.
I knew he spent my money.
Really ought to call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never. I wouldn't dare.
Oh, you'd dare. And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll pay it all back. Every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
Do we believe him, you guys? Because we did believe that one guy in the swamp, and he did pay us back in a week. So do we believe him? Hi, Masculine. Things are going okay. We're just trying to get our money out of the bank, and the bank got rid of all of our money. It's been a ride. I'll rip the coin out of your throat if I have to. Sounds very aggressive. Like, I just want to do some light beat enough. You'll give him a chance? Okay. Got a week. You know, we could beat him up in a week.
One day more.
We could beat him up in a week.
You shan't regret this, I swear. I'll rustle it up. Have it ready for you in 7 days.
Violence is always on the back burner later. Creamy in your acronyms for people with the long names.
Anyone making trouble,
okay, so I guess we're not finishing that. Okay. Should we go do a little bit of main quests? That's the only way we'll see the Duchess.
They're smearing his highness.
Where's the cemetery at? Zoom out. Over here. Okay. I'm so glad I have the mod to fast travel. so fast. Okay. I should probably get my horse. Ever since I got this mod, I don't ride my horse nearly as much as I need to, because I don't have to travel to the fast travel points, to fast travel to other fast travel points. It's a very steep trail. Okay, so we're heading to a cemetery to talk to a dude about his vampire friend. To talk to a vampire about his vampire friend who's on a murdering spree, just a murdering. And the Duchess wants us to deal with it. That's what we're doing right now. Oh. Is this the cemetery? No.
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach. Oh shit, what's that sound? What's going on? Oh shit, what is this? I don't know what that is. Let's oil up the old sword. I think it's insect. Oh shit, okay. I guess we'll bring some please don't poison me stuff. And we'll light it on fire. Okay, what is that? What is that? Oh, it's a cursed one. It looks like a flower to me. A hideous, disgusting flower. Triffids, yeah. I haven't ever watched that. I just know it slightly reference-wise, creamy.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Yeah. What's going on? Was that not part of it? This is just things hanging out? Oh, I need my cursed one oil then. Yeah, check out that YouTube clip from Resident Evil guys. Or YouTube short. I think I need you guys to watch my shorts because they're not boosting properly. I don't know. I don't know how shorts work. I just know that usually I can get like 1,000 views on YouTube on a short. You'd love to have one as a pet? Isn't that Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors? I don't know if that's right. The talking plant that eats people? Like, doesn't it seem like that? You were very scared of it? Oh, that's cool. You know what scared the shit out of me as a kid? What show? Ernest Scared Stupid. The trolls were too realistic. I literally had nightmares and my parents had to make like a troll stick, which was like a hollow wrapping paper tube, and put lots of good things in it, and I'm supposed to shake the stick whenever I was scared. Looks very cute. Cursed oil, that's what I'm looking for. Here it is. Feed me, Seymour. Yes, okay, that was the right reference. I haven't seen that either, it's just popular culture. Okay. What is... Come here. Light on fire. Plants don't like fire. Yeah, it's Butt! Butt's here. Okay, they drop juice. They're juicy boys. Well, I just murdered them, but because they were being a little murderous to me. Otherwise, I would have left them alone, because they are cool looking. Where's the dude at? In here? Little shop is worth seeing. There's a lot of things that are worth seeing. I just need someone to be like, hey, we're watching this together, and make me watch it. But on my own, I'm never gonna watch so many pop culturally reference stuff. Like, I just, like, guess I'll just know a little bit about it. Do you go into streams and do people call you by your whole name?
No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Because that's what I would do with a name like that. I mean, like, oh, could you want people to pronounce you by your full name, so I think it's like a... What are we fighting? A ghoul. Marks you. Also, like, on YouTube, I, like, comment on videos and stuff with my name. I'm surprised that you get away with it. I don't think you can have a name like that on Twitch. Most people do give you the whole name. Well, I did the first time. But, Big Old Country Boy is about the only person I give them their whole name to, and that's just because I like to throw a little twang into there, even though it's not necessarily correct. As we know, my accents are garbage. Where is this tunnel? Oh. What is this? Now we're fighting an insect? Could we stick with a theme here? Okay. It's just, like, wrecking me. Old Twitch doesn't appreciate such a beautiful name. Yeah. I don't know, I thought, YouTube would be a little more PC than Twitch, I guess. Because I think you can get away with more stuff on Twitch than you can on YouTube. Boy, howdy! Bit Optimus, you're funny. I need insect oil, I think. It's not very accurate. Come here. Okay. Like 5 seconds. Okay, that's a bug though, for sure, right? Yes, okay. It's like, this looks like a flea. This looks like a flea. Plenty of howdies to go around. Yeah, that's what Bit Optimus was. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. Ma'am. I was playing Resident Evil, Big Old Country Boy. I don't know if you saw. And I was dressed up as a police officer with a mustache. And then I decided, for whatever reason, that this police officer will have a southern accent. Of some sort. It wasn't very good. It was a lot of fun, though. And then we finished Resident Evil. And now we're done. Okay, so we're working our way through the caves because someone didn't want to open the door for us, which was rude, but whatever. Murder our way through. We are real good at murdering. Hey, why don't you open the door, dude? Why are you so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too?
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Yeah, dude.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door.
I did get jump scared a few times.
I value it rather
deeply. It wasn't as bad as I thought, as far as a horror game goes. I just went very slowly and it wasn't too bad, so that was good.
I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be
That's
found,
pretty true.
you will not find him.
The ending to Game of Thrones could have been handled 1,000 times better. And I think the majority of people agree. Especially with the level of epicness of the show.
By the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Okay, we're looking for a vampire and they're hard to search for.
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims.
That's hilarious.
Found by a
Alexa
bend in the
is,
river. Body was chopped
well, I
in
mean,
pieces.
it's not really
3 of
racist
those
for
pieces
British
were hands.
accents, but
And with the ring seemed the odd
culturalist.
one out. But Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
That's like the people who come up with face recognition software, and then it's literally like it's only for white people, and like a lot of Asian people would just always be able to open it because it was incapable of detecting nuances in Asian faces. And you're just like, she's the daughter of Bezos. Yeah,
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt.
although I think
It will do
Bezos is willing to take anyone's money, usually. So why did you keep this separate hand, dude? The ring?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend.
The Xbox
You might
Connect
call
didn't
him
recognize
a
black
humanist.
people?
He
Oh
saw
my
us vampires as guests.
See,
Guests
that's
who
where,
owe
like,
their
if you're doing
hosts,
shit like that,
you
just, like,
humans of
hire,
other
like,
races, respect.
Respect?
5 people of
Not to treat us like cattle to be
different
slaughtered for
color or
food.
something.
Precisely.
Like, you
And the
know,
reason why
test
I
your shit
gave
out.
it to Dettlaff, to remind him of the ideals my old friend
Oh,
championed.
that's so funny. That's what they say on the internet. My vamp friend is pretty cool. So far, he's been nice. I'm just waiting for him to turn on me, because don't all vampires turn on you at some point? We haven't met a vampire that's nice yet. So why'd you keep the severed
The
hand?
What do you plan to do with it?
What's
You've
up with
heard
that?
of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings.
Was I a Twilight
He
fan?
and
I
corresponded, you see,
liked
after
the
we became
books
friends.
when I was
Thus, I know he completed his
a
research
preteen.
and performed the first tests. It's complicated.
I did
so without
believe
delving into
thoroughly
details, it is
that by
possible
the
to
time the
use
first
any
movie
piece of
came out,
tissue
it
to
was
reconstruct
pretty
what a whole
cringy as
body
far as the
experienced.
movies.
How's it
I
work?
haven't reread the
Need any
books.
special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events
You think
linked
being
to
attacked
strong
by a
emotions experienced by the tissues
vamp
of
friend
fear.
is law?
Picture
Yeah.
it as dreaming a fragment of someone's
It's
life.
just like, why can't
Any
they be
chance we might
cool
see
and
what
just be a
Dettlaff
good
was
friend
doing
sometimes,
just
you know?
before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Thank God I've only had to fight regular vampires. Basic bitch vampires.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe
Yeah,
me, we will be better off
looking
never
back at
getting
a
on
lot
some
of the
it.
writing in the
It is a
Twilight
last
series,
resort.
like with the
Absolute
perspective, right?
Last
You're like,
resort?
okay,
The
it's definitely
hell?
writing
Why?
for the young adult teenage girl,
There is
but there's a lot of like
being that can
issues
summon
as
Dettlaff.
well. You're like,
Possesses
oh,
the
like,
authority, even the
is
power
this the
to
pinnacle?
force
Is this
him
what
to
we
appear
want
in a
teenage
given
girls
place.
to be
The very
into?
act of contacting his being, well, it's
Really,
akin to walking
really
a
old
slack
guys?
line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be.
Wait,
to
I
you.
didn't know
A risk
what's
I'm
his nuts was playing
unwilling to
Batman.
take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both
Why am
quicker
I
and
blanking
easier.
on his name? Cedric Diggory. What's your nuts? Oh my goodness. Robert Patterson. Yes, thank you. Why was that so hard? Oh man, is he buff enough? He has the physique of a Spider-Man. The book higher vampires are OP. I'm pretty sure we thought the guy in the warehouse was a higher vampire, wasn't he? The guy who was on a murdering spree. And then we caught him. Like Dandelion's whole storyline. Used to be what's his nuts, but now he's turned into a total scumbag. He looks alright, does he? Interesting. Sometimes you're like, why'd you choose that person?
Covenarius
It's an
spent
interesting
half
choice.
his life proving his theory. Wild guess.
Only a higher.
dose of resonance
Oh,
won't
well
be
then
easy.
the game.
Guessed
I think the
correctly.
game
In
changed
addition
some
to
stuff
Dettlaff's tissue, we shall
because they
use
have a
powerful
higher
occipital
vampire in
lobe
the
stimulant,
bestiary.
effectively a poison to make one susceptible to visions.
Well,
I'll have
got
to
a
look
few
at the bestiary in a
ingredients to choose
second.
from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva. would
Well,
also
I mean,
serve,
they've
but
done a
they were
180
called to
on
extinction over a century ago. Could go
Oh my
with a
goodness, I
kobold's
lost her name
eyes,
too. The
but the
girl who
creatures are
played Bella
sentient,
as
rather
well.
not gouge one's eyes out.
Because they are actually
we lack
better
the
actors
consciousness
than
of
what you see in
ourselves, we need
Twilight.
to
It's
summon
just
them.
Twilight's script. Like, when you go back and you look at certain stuff from the books, Bella has, like, the personality of a doormat. So, thus, she is played thusly, and it seems like the actress can't act, but she was playing the character true to the writing. Yeah, this guy, he's keeping this hand for a reason, and I still haven't quite figured out what it is about. We're finding the vampire who regenerated his hand. Whose hand that is. We're finding that dude.
What was that?
And we need his old hand to do it.
Rather a common sight at this
Probably.
latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look
Twilight
for the creatures
also
you mentioned.
has Mormon
him
smut
and his
fanfiction.
brethren. Perhaps they'll
Yeah,
find one in the area.
you know what?
And
I
was
remember
hazarded
as a
flock of
teen
ravens
going,
and spied
wow,
any said
they
creature
really
faster
pushed
than a
her
solitary witcher would, with
the fact
due
that they
respect
did
and
not
skill.
have sex until after they were
It will take them some
married.
time,
And I was like,
nonetheless.
that's just
So,
not a
perhaps you'd
realistic
care for a
teen thing.
sliver of
You
mandrake.
throw teenagers together who are that hot and heavy for each other over and over and over again, they're gonna have sex way before they hold off till marriage. Like, it's just gonna happen. But whatever. No, it's the... There's a lot of stuff when, like, we're just becoming woke, I guess, as far as, like, hey, when your significant other sneaks into your room to stare at you while you sleep without your knowledge, that's not cute. That's creepy. It's fine if they do it and you like, they tell you and you're like, yeah, I love that you watch me sleep. Like, I dig it. I'm into it. That's fine. But doing it without their knowledge is very creepy. And he did that a lot. That's your kink. Yeah, that's fine. But kinks have to be negotiated. That's the whole point of them. Like, you can't just throw kinks at people. You gotta be like, hey, this is my kink. Will you participate in this kink with me? Being watched while you sleep without your knowledge. Oh wow, that's a hard kink to discuss then, because they have to, like, you know, like, oh, well, I'm not gonna watch you sleep tonight, but I might watch you sleep sometime this month. Would you be into that? The peak of Mormon sexy. Okay, I missed a lot of stuff. You guys were, man, oh man, I'm not used to you guys being this active in chat. Okay, got it. And I didn't say hi to you, Lego. Sorry. You're still here. Yeah, exactly, Lego. I didn't give you keys to my house. How are you getting in? What's happening? Yeah, let's drink.
Rarely say no to a sniff.
I never
Sadly, this
say
is
no to a
unique
drink to
infusion
hang out
rather
with a
than proper
friend.
distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Well, it's kind of nice to maybe put some healthier relationships out there, Creamy, as a result of being like, hey, actually, if your significant other is super possessive, that's actually kind of a red flag unless you're really into it. Like, you know? So that's kind of nice about looking back on some of the stuff and being like, even beloved stuff from the 90s that I love. Being like, not the best. Does that mean I'm going to absolutely despise it now? No, but maybe if I was making a reboot of the show now, I would change some things. I got a lot of secrets. I do.
Everyone's got
I'm a man of mystery.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
Okay.
Is your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust
But
you?
why is he pumping me for
Almost
information?
always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular?
Can you name me one of the relationships you're thinking of that was healthy? I just can't, like, I didn't watch a lot of 80s stuff, but I can't think of one off the top of my head that I'm like, oh wow, that's like the pinnacle of relationships. Like, that's a good relationship. Part of it is, like, there's a lot of sitcom relationships that are just, just very cringe for comedic effect. Like, they're not a good relationship comedically. You know, and that makes sense. But it shouldn't be like, hey, this is the best relationship everyone should aim for either, right? But you'll find that Creamy is like takes on the role of like grumpy old guy. A lot of times. Sometimes just for the sake of it. Just to be grumpy. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, relationships in the sitcoms. The sitcoms, I'm kind of glad we're stepping away from them, because a lot of the sitcoms were, like a big guy who's like a slob and like just like the worst husband ever, like Homer Simpson and Marge kind of thing set up, where it's just like a terrible husband, and then the wife has to be the rule person, because if she didn't, her kids would starve in the streets because their husband's so irresponsible. And I'm glad we're kind of stepping away from those, because first of all, it kind of gets tired after a while, where it's just like, oh, here's the husband doing his shenanigans again, and now the wife has to yell at him. Woo boy. Yeah, it's a medium thing, but as far as like some stuff is like, okay, but why did you change that? That was unnecessary. Like, that's not woke, that's just being obnoxious. But some stuff is, I think, for the better. I have to say I'm pretty happy at where I'm living right now in my life, as far as being a female in a lot of respects. Because the only person I can think of that I looked up to narratively when I was younger was Xena Warrior Princess. And I loved her. I dressed up as her as Halloween with like tinfoil breastplate. It was great. Kevin can fuck himself. That's the show. Wait, what is that about? I'm trying to remember, because I think I saw an episode of it. Oh yeah, it's where it's the wife sitcom, but then she finds out he's cheating on her. No, he finds out that he hasn't been saving any of the money they're supposed to be saving to get a new house the whole time. And so she's, half the time it's like a sitcom and half the time it's a dark, and it's the person from Schitt's Creek in it. Oh man, that show's crazy. I've only seen like 2 episodes, and it's so dark at sometimes, because she's like thinking of murdering her husband because he's been such a dildo his whole life to her. Yeah, okay, you're right, Lego. Let's click on some stuff. Sorry, I got caught up. Yeah, so tell me about your life, sir.
Give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
I don't know. Would Geralt want to be a witcher? I don't think he's a particularly happy person in his life. Why not?
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Okay. You weirdo. These are like, would you rather questions when you're really drunk.
Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Or like we could have a house instead of being a
Honesty
murder
is an
hobo.
attribute of
That'd
the
be
truly
great for
brave,
us.
And thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged
Yeah,
friend.
I think
Sure,
I think he's kind of done, to be
That's it.
honest.
Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
He's kind of tired of wheeling and dealing Lego. What a weird question. Is he gonna murder me? And make sure I'm not a witcher in my next life somehow? He's got a crow friend. Okay.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep.
He is the king of Hermf.
Vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the
But I
Duchess?
think he might be really happy if he had a lawn, so he could shake his fist at the kids when they walk on the lawn. To be honest, but I think it's sort of how life goes. Is you get nostalgic for, no matter how good you are, it seems like humanity is bound to repeat itself. So that once you reach a certain age, you go, oh, it was better when I was a kid. It was better back then. And it's like literally, it's a circle. It happens every time. Because I remember thinking certain things at certain points in my life and going, I never think that. And now I'm at this point in my life and going, oh, well, I'm kind of leaning this way. I'm actually happy to get, like, dishes for Christmas. Or, like, shit like that. Kitchen appliances. And I was like, when did I stop wanting video games every Christmas? Because that's fun. I think it's just, I don't know. It's just part of it. You're always going to have a large nostalgia factor, depending on where you're at in your life. And the gaming industry makes a mint off of it. That's for sure. I appreciate the compliment. White vampire-like. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah. He's being a bro.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white.
I don't try to cringe too much about what past me did. Other than, like,
my brethren hunted down
you
every
know,
last spotted white
changing the way I
born.
think a little bit and going, okay, in the future, we're just gonna try to do better. But as far as, like, doing, like, I don't know, going through a goth period in your life or something like that, like, that's, I don't know. I don't think wearing weird, like, getting a cringe about fashion and stuff, I was like, oh, that was the fashion at the time, like, and the fashion at this time will be cringe in 20 years too, like, it's just the circle of life there too, so might as well just enjoy it while it's here, and when it's gone, and be like, yeah, that's what I looked like when I decided to have crimped hair. That's just part of it.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be
Never
a
make a mistake and read your old conversation or chat logs.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures.
But part of it is growing, like, now you know
what exactly did they observe?
how to be a little less cringe and you move on.
It's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical
Don't be
smile.
ashamed,
I'm but the
Creamy.
bearer of this news.
Like, unless you were like
Perhaps this
the
spotted
biggest
light in a
tool in
void,
the world,
or the
like you
spoons are
bullied
somehow
someone
related
to
the
their
curse.
death or something, which is something you should still be ashamed about, obviously. Like, I don't know, like a goth phase or whatever, like, you just rocked it when you rocked it. Yeah, it looks weird looking back, but did you have fun at the time? Let's go with it, bro. Life's too short to have those kind of regrets.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular.
I went through
Really
a
don't attach
tomboy
much importance
phrase
to
where,
such things.
like,
It was
literally
mentioned to
just,
me
like,
as an anecdote,
wore
no
an
more.
oversized
Come on,
men's
search your memory.
hoodie
Something.
when I was,
anything
like,
could
in
be
grade
important.
7. Like, every day.
I believe it had a
It was
relation to
way too
hunger
big
or-
for me.
no,
It looks stupid.
Perhaps greed, rapacity.
But
Someone
I still
was
have that hoodie
punished
to the
for
day,
something-
because apparently Zellers is fantastic at making
Textbook
clothes.
definition of a curse, pretty much.
And it still
Sorry,
fits
Geralt,
me because
I
it was
try not to
extra
put you
large
on
in
mind
men's
with the
hoodie.
details of every
And now I wear it
far-fetched tale I
camping.
happen
So,
to
you know what? Something good came out of
What are your
that.
thoughts?
Now I have a
A
camping
specimen of
sweater.
a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity.
Oh.
Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was uninformed too when I was younger. But I don't know, just being a better person now. I think is, you know, just being like, okay, not necessarily good, but now better, right? Probably.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
To be
Worst
honest,
case
I think a
scenario,
large portion
I'll
of
bring you
us,
salivary glands.
when we were
Do
young,
as well.
like teens and
Imagine you
early
asking the white to spit into a
20s,
vial.
like before
Quite amusing as a
you
thought.
get out into the
What the
world
saliva does would be
properly,
fine indeed.
you're just never going
So,
to understand
see you later.
Yes,
all of the
till later.
nuances.
I shall start by
Because,
perusing some
first of all, our
tomes.
high schools are crap
Tomes?
at teaching
How
us
do you
how
wanna make
to
this decoction?
live in our world
Require one last
and
ingredient.
function and pay
Alas, obtaining
taxes
it could
and know what
prove
the
a
laws are.
trifle
Like, there's so many
toilsome.
things
Thus, I hope to identify
that
suitable alternatives.
life skills
Alright.
are missed
Good
in
luck.
school.
And to you, my friend.
And the school environment is such an artificial environment that isn't emulated really in the world. That doesn't really do us a service either. So there's no way 18-year-olds can come out of high school not being largely ignorant about a large portion of things. Like, it's impossible. They're basically throwing in a ice-cold pool from the hot tub and just, like, expected to swim and not seize up and cramp for a while until they figure it out. Like, it's just impossible to expect everyone to know everything once they magically turn 18. So it is what it is. Okay. Read the bestiary to learn more about them. Yeah, I want to read this bestiary. Okay, so technically the guy we're after is a cursed one. But it's a higher vampire. Okay. But you go to vampires, and this guy... No, that's not. This guy. Higher vampires. We can fight them. There's vampire oil in this, so we have fought one before. So I think that's what they switched between the books and the game. That you can fight higher vampires in the game. Just for game reasons. The wrong idea of things. Well, you have to be more specific, Rock, about what it is. Like how the world works or something? The thing is, it'd be nice if people, just because they were older, knew all the things and were 100% correct. So then you could just go, okay, well, they're older, they know better. But there's just so many shitheads in the world that just because they're older doesn't necessarily mean they know better. So the narrow-mindedness of thinking you know better than older people could be correct in certain instances as well. As far as, hey, maybe we just don't use the word faggot anymore. Doesn't seem that hard. I've had that discussion before. Be like, yeah, no, could you just not use that word? Please and thank you. Because what if someone of her family was homosexual? You'd be incredibly rude right now. And that was a discussion that had to happen at one point. Sorry, I was just trying to see if I can get all these stars to go away and I can't. Twitch police. Well, like, I think Twitch is weird sometimes when it's like, oh, we're gonna get rid of the word simp.
Slow now. Whoa.
And you'll get banned if you use it. I'm like, who's complaining about this being a hatred word? Is it you, Twitch? Or rednecks? Them banning rednecks from their light hate speech. And I was like, rednecks is not a hate speech word. As a person who knows rednecks and has lived in a rural area, I might have been called a redneck at some point in my life. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You can call people rednecks. Look for the right slayer. Where are you taking me? Oh my goodness, it's all the way out here. Okay, I thought we would be heading towards the Duchess, but it kind of looks like we aren't. That's too bad. Yeah, it's nice to come into a conversation with both people listening. It's impossible to change someone's mind if someone is got their ears closed. Should we go after this right away? Maybe we'll just we'll fly over to here. We'll just fast travel a little bit. Okay.
Happy trails.
Okay, yeah, the question has come up a couple times. Would you rather be 45 right now, which I think that should change accordingly to, like, 15 years older than you are right now or something, or 25 years older than you are right now, and have $1 million, or would you rather be 10 with your current knowledge? And to be honest, I don't know if what I know right now, like, if I had, like, a really sweet career figured out or something that I took too long to get to,
never a good omen.
Maybe I'd be like, yeah, make me 10 again. But I don't. But that, being 45 automatically would be a decent chunk of life gone for me. So I don't know. What is this thing? Come here, you glowing dog, you. We're finding so many new things to kill in this DLC. I don't know, Bit Optimus. I guess that could be your choice. You could be 10 right now. No, I think it's go back. I think it's go back to when you were 10. But you have all of your memories and shit right now. So you could, whatever big mistakes you've made in your life, you could avoid them. Because you have the knowledge. Also, you could be like a child genius, because you have an adult's knowledge. You know? Okay, we can't just, like, go in this door for some reason. I don't know why. Where is my horse at? I want to see what that was. What was that? Sorry, that wasn't what it was. Specters? Renounce, committing, Wrath of Gods, and Fort of Bargus. Phantom dogs, which stalk the roads at night. Interesting. That was a specter I just beat with my stick. Yeah, that's true too, Creamy, because if you're 10 with everything you know right now, it would be incredibly frustrating having to go through school again. So yeah, it could be an either or. But I don't know, because time is literally all we've got when it comes down to it, right? So giving a chunk of time to get $1 million, where like that chunk of time's just gone off your life, is kind of a big deal. I was gonna try and find where this right was. What is it under? Vectors? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Get on our horse and go. Give me a roach.
Come on.
But if you had the right personality, I think being a 10-year-old, or if you had big enough mistakes in your life that you would truly wish with such a passion to fix, then the 10-year-old route would be the way to go, right?
Whoa there, Roach.
It's insulting an ageist question?
Giddy up.
Really? I think it's obviously the setup was aimed towards 20-year-olds probably, right? But that's why I amended it by saying like 15 or 25 years of your life just gone, so that it could apply to everyone no matter their age. And then would you pay 15 or 20 years of your life to get $1 million? Or would you go back in time with the knowledge you have now, back to being 10? Which would be a preference? What? You can still be into women, you just like can't legally go after women until you're like 18. Unless, I don't know, you wanted to like, you hated them and you wanted to do some weird like honey trap thing.
No shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Okay.
Sounds like a curse, all right.
Yeah, they just wrote it into the side of the building too. Bunch of graffiti going on here.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Okay, we're going into a cursed house, because
what a pigsty.
We're cool like that.
Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Okay. Thoroughbred.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Yeah, she would be a sicko. You're 100% right, Creamy. But you could trap predators.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship.
And get them sent to jail. While not being traumatized like a real kid. It's a terrible idea, I know. That wouldn't be my worry, because, you know, I'm attracted to men, but I could just not have sex with them for 8 years.
Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
You already miss your childhood? But my thing about being 10 again is, if I was 10 again, you get more time, right? Because it's sort of like, get more time or take time away but have money instead, right? Is sort of the question. But if I was 10 again, that doesn't guarantee I would be any different than I am right now. If I would have made, like, any different choices. Because I still don't know how my choices have really panned out. Maybe I'll get exactly where I want to be.
Sophisticated crafting.
With the choices I made. Or maybe I won't. Yeah, this is a spoony house we're at.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
He's, I mean, he's into spoons. You can't deny. You know what? This is like, those people who have those doll rooms in their house where there's like a ton of, like, porcelain dolls or whatever. That's what's happening here. Except spoons.
Skeletons.
They should make this a bed and breakfast and it'll be called the spoon room.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
Okay, so like if people sit and dine at the table, they die? What you're saying?
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out.
You think I would become richer? Oh yeah, like maybe I'd put some investments in. I don't know, it'd be nice to be able to prepare before I turn 10 though.
In the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Bitcoin, yeah. I would like to prepare a little bit. Like,
no claw or fang marks.
Instead of just knowing, like,
to death.
The layman's stocks to get involved, I would look into actual stocks. At what years. And when to buy and sell them, kind of thing. And kind of go from there. And see what happens. And to be honest, if I was 10, I don't think there's like anything historically wise that I could really do as a 10-year-old that would change the course of history. So there's no like responsibility to like murder Hitler as a baby.
Does seem like a White's lair.
So that's nice.
Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Apple and Amazon stocks, yeah.
Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
If I could convince them. Oh, look at all these. Well, I'm just gonna steal all his spoons and he's gonna be angry at me. Got your spoons, sir! How does that feel? All the spoons I can look at.
Spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
I need to investigate everywhere though, don't I?
Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast.
Are you going to...
White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Look in the cauldron! It's people soup, I already know. You don't think you have the self-control to hide your true age? Oh, that'd be funny. Okay, guess we just looted that for some reason. Okay. There's another thing to look at. Guess it's upstairs. Okay, he's got armor.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Dwarven whetstone. Okay, let's look in this cauldron, baby! It's gonna be terrible.
It's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Oh my goodness. Harvesting saliva glands. This is where we're at in our life. No wonder why we don't want to be a witcher in the next life. Who else gets to harvest saliva glands? Am I just gonna meditate in this cupboard? But then Jerry's gonna come out of the closet afterwards, so it's gonna be great. To be honest, the question would be best asked if you were like at the end of your life, then you could go back to being 10 and have like a whole nother life. And then you would kind of know everything you could possibly have known throughout your original life, right? And that would be kind of cool. It's sort of like reincarnating that, except you're just reincarnating into your 10-year-old self and your 10-year-old life. Yeah, let's try to lift this curse. I want to know what the spoons are about. What are the spoons about? I want to know everything. Look at them just aggressively.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
This thing is intelligent. Didn't immediately attack me. We just have to eat it, but we don't know what's in the soup!
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Throw a chair at me? Thank you! What a gentleman, getting the chair for me.
Just need a bit for Regis.
This right is really cool looking.
And now we'll tend to you.
Okay, the curse, the exact wording.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Okay. Let's swap spoons. Let's eat using spoons. Let's eat not using spoons. Said no spoon. Let's listen to that again.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
But when do we throw a mirror at them? Okay, so eat without the spoons would make sense. Why would he swapping spoons? No spoon you have. Okay. Let's eat not using spoons. Let's sip from our bowl. No! Don't eat with the spoon.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Did you see him slurp up his soup? And just like went like basically chef's kiss. Oh, it's so good tasting. I hope it tastes good. It's I poisoned myself accidentally.
You need to see your likeness.
We did it! Oh no, but don't we need a saliva gland? Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. Look at my face, I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. Poison boy. What did that do to me?
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Okay. Oh yeah, no stream tomorrow, guys. No stream tomorrow. I have to go back home and help Dad with cows. We're selling the calves. We got to sort them out tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting effort they put into this rite. Fight the cows. Square up, Bessie. Man, if a cow really wants to fight you, how much do they weigh? Like a ton? I can't remember. They're big. Literally my mom's shoulder was shattered because a cow hit the gate she was behind so fast that it shattered the bone, and she has had to have a ton of surgery and stuff. So cows can be pretty dangerous. Luckily I haven't. Only thing that's happened to me is a gate got a cow clipped a gate and then smacked me really hard in the forehead, and now I have a permanent like goose egg on my head from that. It's not very big. It's only like this big. But it's like right here. Oh, she reared up at you? Yeah, horses, cause, you know, they can be trained to work so well with people, and then suddenly when they decide to be an asshole or whatever, oh my god, they can be such, peons of disaster. Like, they just can wreck you know? Okay, these guys are gonna, this is a whole crew. We're gonna put on our Spectre oil for this. Because we just don't want to be fighting them forever, part of it. Yes, very intimidating. Well, you can understand why back in the day, like, being thrown off a horse could easily kill a person and stuff like that. I've been thrown off a horse, like, fully winded once, and then, like, a horse bucking, and then I sort of just, like, fell out of the saddle sideways, like, once or twice. I can't remember rightly, to be honest. They definitely have the ability to wreck you. They feel like it. Okay, now we wrecked them. Yeah, horses, startling a horse is almost worse than, like, a horse being out to get you. Because they're so much more willing to wreck themselves and everyone around them to get away. Okay, where is this smell? Hey sir, I need your saliva glands! Don't ask me why, it's for a friend. Must be more of them. You can hear them howling in the distance, you know?
Shh, easy. Not
So,
gonna hurt you.
Creamy, does your locksmith shop, like, do you have a horse in a stable? Why are you always at the stables? Oh my goodness, she's a billion years old. Well, you know what? She's probably been cursed for a long time. Or that curse just wrecked her.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Oh, we're carrying me. Yeah. She was actually pretty nice for a monster. Like, she didn't immediately try to kill me. You thought she was gonna be a princess. No, just a wee little old lady.
So I took her by the hand and led her here.
It's possible she was a princess
Seemed
at
the
some
only
point.
sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir.
Ooh.
Though I do regret the specific circumstances.
But I don't have my saliva glands now, so did I screw myself over?
I'm Barnabas Basil Folty, and by order of the Duchess,
Barnabas.
I am to serve as your major domo at Corfo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to.
Interesting, Creamy.
While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Nice
Don't
douche
worry, sir. I shall
goggles.
see to everything.
Oh my
She's
goodness!
safe
Are they?
here and in good
Oh, they are
hands.
goggles. I'm
She'll
like, are
soon
they
be
like
back
my
on her feet.
spectacles? Because I
Might
got the
actually take a while.
spectacles. And I had
hadn't eaten
Jerry
anything
wearing
in
them
over
for a
100 years
while.
when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Do you like horses, Creamy? Or is it just like the extra cash? They're not specs. No, there's definitely some depth there. Goggle in. She was cursed.
Told me her story on the way
This
here.
is cursed. That is cursed.
Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful.
Oh,
and
she
proud
did used to
heiress
be
the Trastamara estate.
a beautiful jabroni.
One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
And she
I've
turned
heard
him
of the
away.
custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry.
That beggar was so malicious.
Great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs.
What if you were
She drove
just
the man
like
off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers
in a
from her
world
feast
where
to her
curses
dogs
happen
than
and
to
you
give
just
the
wanted
beggar
to like
anything?
just
The
wreck
beggar
some
then
shit?
broke
So
his
you go
spoon and
around
cast a curse.
and anyone who
She
denies
was
you, you get to
beautiful, so he
curse
said she'd
them.
never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she
Just
adored
because you're
feasts,
an agent of
he
chaos.
swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment.
Also,
I
do you
imagine
want a
lifting a
collection of
curse was
spoons,
part of
sir?
Simping.
Because I have found one. Yeah, it's just like trolls on the internet, except in, you know, this world. That's exactly what they would be doing. Yeah, what is it with, like, mostly just females being horse riders? What's up with that? And what's up with the fact that there's still enough males to still do, like, worlds and stuff with the horse riding when it's a female-dominated area? Come here, let me whisper my story into your ears, Sir Barnabas.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
Yeah, no one...
So what did?
She just
Someone had
wasn't...
to sit down
Her
and share a
soup was
meal with her,
poisonous. No
of
one
their
wanted
own
to eat
free
it.
will. They had to eat without using spoons. and make
You
her
don't
look at
have
the
to,
reflection.
jabroni.
That's it?
It's just a
That's
short,
also
though,
what's
so
required?
it's an easy
Simplest
watch.
solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But most importantly,
Yeah, I
is
just
no
finished
ocean.
Resident Evil. I was
Please,
playing
don't
Witcher
worry.
and Resident
She
Evil,
will be in good hands.
interchanging on the days. And it wasn't that bad. I thought I was gonna hate it. But we played a whole Claire run, A run, and a whole Leon B run. And I was blind, like I had never played it before. So it was kind of fun.
Before me,
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the
Yeah, I would
estate
say
to
it
the
was a pretty
Duchess.
good game. Creamy didn't like
Baron,
it, but
in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius. of
Creamy
the
likes The
Headsman,
Witcher, so he sticks around for
truly
that.
colourful man of Ketweni origin.
he was actually a headsman.
No, not him, but his great...
Am I planning on playing Resident Evil 3? I'm not sure, because
Indeed.
that's almost like fully
Apparently,
action,
he was
isn't
a
it?
common cut purse
The way
who
the
somehow
remake is
secured
made?
for himself the post of ducal headsman.
Had
in
no
Beauclair.
plans to.
Went about his
Yeah, we're
work
playing
with an
Bloodborne right now.
exceptional
I just started it
sharp.
last Thursday,
They say he
and
chopped
I was
off
not
more
good at it.
heads than there were grapevines in the ducal vineyard.
We'll try again this Thursday,
never
because we
hesitated,
don't have a stream
not
tomorrow.
once. Never sliced unevenly. Never botched
To
a
see
job.
if I'm good enough to
exemplary
actually start
service,
making
the
progress
Duke
in the
granted
game.
him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand,
Sherlock
was
was
an engineer
okay.
in his younger years.
You know what?
retired,
I just
he
like
settled
the
here
mystery and the
took to
puzzles for
producing wine.
those Sherlock
Sadly,
games.
misfortune
And
struck
I think,
he lost
Creamy,
his
you're the
sense
only
first
one
of
here.
smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not
So I
drink
appreciate you
alcohol.
for being
His
here,
medic
but I totally
forbade it.
understand that you
Shame
don't
that.
like half
give
the
up
games
making
I
wine?
play.
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which
We
he
got
invited
a
friends
raid
from
by the
far and
voice
wide
actor for
in order to
Sherlock, though,
treat
when we
them
played
to his
Sherlock.
wine
That was
and
fun.
delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Okay. Is this my vineyard?
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Is this his vineyard?
Follow me, please.
Or my vineyard?
I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
I'm supposed to get a vineyard at some point. Is there a clip of that somewhere? I didn't clip it. I could go back
Behold,
and clip it.
sir, your estate in all its splendor.
I think that was my first raid too, so it was very exciting.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details.
And I was very confused. I was like, "Oh, you're playing Sherlock?" And he said, "Not quite." And I was like,
"Yes."
How did you find me then?
My father was
I was just baffled.
As was my grandfather before him. As was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman.
You like my raid? I used to love watching
Where she
Stargate.
was going and went there.
Watched it with my
When she arrived
parents.
in Beauclair, she
Back
signed
in
on
the
as a
day.
chambermaid at one of the vineyards.
Yeah, I enjoy the
and
raid
slowly
sound.
worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the
I
rest
like all
the
of my
family
alerts
the
to be
same
kind of space themed, except for my follow alert, which is just because I like the Robin Hood movie. And I like that song. And then that song became a thing on TikTok. And I was like, well, now
The
I look like I'm
servants'
just
quarters.
following a trend. But this
I
was
occupy
what
the
I was
green
going to do
home.
before.
With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of
Yeah,
the
and I
estate,
appreciate it, Creamy.
but
That you
I
just,
think it's
you
worthwhile
throw me
for you as
on.
master of the
And then
domain
when I
to
say
know where
something
the
that sounds
head
really
stands.
dirty, you're like, what are you talking about? Wait, what? And I enjoy taking you out of your world for a second to like inform you why I thought that was a funny thing to say.
In this part of the estate are
I have
beauty
turned into a bit of a
olive
TikToker.
groves planted in
Not
their
quite. I have to admit, I'm
They
thinking
look
of
beautiful,
doing a second TikTok account or
Don't
something.
look at all bad now either.
Because like one is like game footage and fun clips just repurposed in TikTok style is what I'm doing right now.
Down below
But
lies
sometimes I
Sylvie,
want to do
where
fun
we grow
little
a strain
skits
of
and stuff
Carfanere,
as well.
One of the world's oldest.
The person who took
oak barrels.
film
provides for an
in
exquisite
university
wine with distinct
wants to do shit like
blackberry,
that.
wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes.
Maybe not the dances. Some of the trends are funny if you can think of something. I wouldn't do a trend unless it suited what I wanted to do, or I thought of something really funny to do with it. I can't just
Nice,
do a
well,
trend for the sake of doing a
picturesque.
trend.
Yes,
I'd
though
have to be
ran
into
dry
it.
long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a
Wow,
ball
he's
of
giving me a
sport for
full-on
the first
tour, and
time
I'm not
thus
listening to any of
unaware
it.
the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life.
Yeah,
by
that's
jumping
true.
into the
Although,
air.
like,
The
it was
festivities
fun
were
in
coming
Resident
to a
Evil
close,
when the
and
zombie
the
would
well was
literally
nearly
be
empty when the
eating the
suicidal
butt of
guest
another
finally jumped.
corpse. And I was like,
killing
wow, they're
himself,
really eating some
he nearly
ass.
broke his legs.
They're just ferociously eating ass right now, and I just...
Drank himself to death.
I think that's...
Not at all.
It's not
When
it's
found
not
the
me
next day,
being...
he had
Like, they're
concluded
literally
he'd
doing that in
witnessed
front of my
twin
eyes, but not in the
The
sense
water had
that
been changed to
everyone
wine,
immediately thought when I said it.
He had survived.
Which I think is funny.
He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains.
With the noises
and
too.
began
Yeah,
preaching
the
the
zombie
wisdoms
eating
of the
noises in that game. I was like, oh my god. What graphic? Eating ass is the next myth. Yeah, like if you're not eating ass, what are you doing? That's what the world thinks right now, eh?
A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory.
This
and once
this must be
again
our house,
planting
right?
it with herbs and other vegetation.
I know we get a vineyard. They said that we were promised a vineyard, but is this the vineyard? I haven't been to it yet. It's not your tempo. It's sort of like no matter who you're dating, if you're not eating ass, what are you doing?
Flowers and herbs
That's like
here.
a vibe that
I
was
might
going
say
around for
their
a while. It
aroma
was funny.
Still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
With your steampunk goggles. Oh wait, they are spectacles, are they? Wait. You know what? You know what we should be doing? We should be spectacle buddies! Douche goggles. He's either super pretentious, the way he's going about this tour, or like super passionate. Douche gogglers unite. Well, I mean, we're dressed the same. We're best bros now. Me and Barnabas. This is my vineyard and he is my butler. This is great! We're no longer a murder hobo, everyone! We have a house!
In years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
We need a whole stable for one horse. He looks after my wine. I get to grow wine? Like in-game?
Voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess.
Are they the same?
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil.
Oh!
Appreciate it.
This is... We just got the vineyard where we killed that vampire at? That's cool. I like Barnabas for a butler name. It's great. Oh, I should have just saw my stash and I would have known this was my house. What are the TikTokers I follow? Oh man. Do I even remember their names? All I remember is they're hilarious. Okay, I was thinking of starting up a Discord, you guys, just so I could share pet photos and TikToks with you guys. Right now, I see a funny TikTok and it's 2 in the morning and I can't send it to anyone. And it's an issue.
And welcome inside.
He's employed to look after the wine cellar. Interesting.
On the right, the dining hall and kitchen.
Who wears it better? Let's
Upstairs,
see.
You shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the
Sure,
house is
if I
only
want.
minimally furnished.
I guess none of you are obligated to
arrangements.
go on the
A few
Discord.
paintings, for instance, would
And
bring
also
life
for
into
the days I
great
have off,
illusion.
I can like general
That's,
announcements,
you've
right?
seen the full lay of the
That would be
land.
good.
Corfo Bianco
Jerry's
is
a
a
specs
beautiful
king.
estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. If
I'm
forgive
so
me
glad
for
I bought
being
these
forward,
specs at the
but
auction.
If you were to choose to
I
invest
wouldn't
a
have
small
otherwise.
sum towards its
So
beautification,
we can judge it. That's
consider me
fair.
at your service on the matter.
That's
Think I'll
fair.
take you up on that. Be
We
sure
do
to
look
come and
better
see
in
you
them.
if I
We
decide
do
to
look
do
better
any
with the
remodeling.
spectacles. We are better at it. Oh, and we can do some renovating. Well, that's for another day. That's for Wednesday's stream, because I already got the thumbnail made, because I didn't know if I'd have time to make a thumbnail. And send links to me? Yes! Oh, yeah! That's a good idea, so that links can kind of be banned. Well, they're currently not banned in the channel. Don't abuse it. In chat right now. But, you know, if we get a little more popular, they probably will have to be banned. I don't know the rules, you guys. Can I sleep in this bed? It's a thing. Since when do we get to sleep in beds? Oh, what? Rest here to gain bonuses? This is a whole new thing. Fancy Witcher. Yeah, we're not a hobo anymore, you guys. We're sleeping in beds. Oh. Well, I mean, and on Discord, you guys could share TikToks too. It'll be just like a TikTok channel, and everyone will just share TikToks and memes. No more squatting in other people's houses. Yeah. How you feel about that? Yeah, it's a change in lifestyle. Not being a murder hobo anywhere, just being a murderer who wanders around but does have a place to live. It's not as catchy, that's for sure. Not as catchy at all. So cool. Vineyard. And we've got a grandma in our vineyard. So we're rolling. Okay, where were we at? We need to report to Regis that we didn't get the goods. Oh my goodness. I need to look at this. Sounds Chance, though, would come once the raid had come and gone, collected its saliva, which the monsters added to brew and was making a large cauldron. Oh, the monster had spit in the soup, and we still drank it. Wow! We're a good guy. That's some dedication. Discord is apparently FBI's most wanted website? Why? What are people doing in Discords? 5-year anniversary Witcher 3 vid? No. Is it good? I can write myself a note. Can I? Do I have a pen? Oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be making chapters. Oh no. I keep forgetting that that's what I'm supposed to be doing so I can make better YouTube videos. Witcher anniversary video. Don't oh, I won't watch it until I finish. Okay, well, I guess this note will just be here for a while. What? I've never heard of that joke. Jabroni? That's funny. Okay, so we have the saliva. We didn't screw ourselves over by helping out the little old lady.
Every day the same. Why?
Who, basically, she's the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, because the Beast had a beggar come to his door and turned it away. And she did the same thing. And she turned into a right. And he turned into a beast. So, if we could find the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, they could be bros, you know? Well, I'm sure there's someone on Discord who is a pedophile. Like, just numbers-wise, right? I can tell you that if I start a Discord, I don't like kids. So that'll help the average go down. Okay. Wow, this is a really nice cemetery when we come in daylight. Regis! Regis, my vampire bro! It's the 10th? Wait, The Witcher has been out for 10 years? No. Oh wait, maybe Witcher 2 came out in 2011? Discord are seen as obnoxious people. I'm just hoping that will be small enough that nothing needs to be moderated for a while. Just like the stream. What? Where's he at? Is he in here? Where's this bro at? In Regis? Oh, he's probably. I probably have to wait till nighttime because he's a vampire, right? I'm making assumptions. I didn't think higher vampires had restrictions, daylight-wise. But maybe that's just me. Well, he's up there now, so I was right. Wait, where is he? Oh, I went the wrong way? Yeah, Witcher 3 was 2015. Oh, just like the first Witcher. Well, no, like when did the first Witcher come out? 2011 seems only early enough for the second Witcher. Do I have streamer suggestions for Twitch?
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth.
You've clearly honed
I
your
mean,
sense of
obviously
humor.
I have streamers I
You're
like,
not
but I don't know
cannibals,
if you'd
Geralt.
like. What's...
I took a fragment of tissue.
you like
from
me, but
It will suffice
who
to
else?
prepare some resonance.
What else do you like in a streamer?
What did you do with the rest?
Rock.
I cremated it.
I know a streamer who loves Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Acquired the necessary ingredient.
Maybe that's where you would flourish. She did Dwayne The Rock Johnson cosplay and then tweeted it. And then Dwayne The Rock Johnson tweeted back and she was so excited. Big boobs. The best part about that is that my camera is so zoomed in that no one can even tell I have boobs. So that's obviously not why you're here. You don't really watch any big streamers? Well, that's fair. Big streamers, they're sort of like streamers are you're supposed to find sort of like the perfect niche streamer that you just really enjoy, and then you find a couple like them. Like, because there's so many streamers, you might as well find one you really like. Big streamers are very broad in liking them. It's sort of like watching a sitcom. Like, you like them, but they don't niche down in any way themselves because they're trying to reach such a broad audience. So it's a broad audience watching experience, right? Raven told me acquired. Yeah, your Raven's pretty helpful.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often.
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful.
The one who likes Dwayne The Rock Johnson is Ashley Roboto.
Managed fine alone.
I think that's what her
thanks
name
for the
is.
thought.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance. Mentioned a last ingredient too. What about that?
But as far as like off the top of my head, like, because the streamers I follow are very like my taste. So it's hard to to recommend. Her stream is about
who should be willing to help. Right,
like
Regis?
100.
It's not that simple.
Average, I would say. 100 people are in her stream, so it is a smaller streamer technically,
to identify
but not super small.
Alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of
See,
your blood?
this is the thing, Rock. I should have like a whole list for you because I've been rating people and I've been making connections, but I haven't been doing that because I'm
as our flesh changes,
the worst.
So does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short,
I really want streaming to succeed, yet I'm not doing everything in my power to make it succeed.
Arousal. In brief, madness. Rabidity.
Anyway,
that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Yeah. I don't know. I could just give you like, I could literally just tell you who my like 5 people I've been watching the most recently, and then you can go see if you like them. Because otherwise, it's sort of hard. Gave her a follow. Yeah, you can check her out. I follow smaller streamers too, like usually like 100 people, about as many are in there. I followed.
Wait, I didn't look
sorry.
At things
T Lex, literally the word T Lex. That's another one I like. One you might like, who has very good chat that I follow is Sleepy Peach, and then I follow Sir SER Avium for horror. And those are just the kind of ones I've been watching recently. Why is it dangerous,
Dangerous?
sir?
Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
Fury cannot be controlled. That's an
you
insane
lunge at me,
statement.
claws extended.
That makes 2 of us.
Unless it's just a
But worry not.
vampire thing.
I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow
It's called
soon.
anger management classes, guys.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate.
Okay.
There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there.
Okay.
Beasts you will then kill.
Yeah.
The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Why? Why are we doing this? What? What? Yeah, that's fine, Rock. Yeah, those are just some of the people I've been watching and following. Accordingly. I really like that I found a horror streamer because I don't play horror games myself, but I do enjoy a lot of the narrative that comes with horror games. So it's a nice degree of separation. Tell me more.
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment, a torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar
Didn't this guy get
developed
turned
such
into a
taste
vampire?
and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common
Box
folk
94.
wearied quickly of living in
Okay.
constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us
I'll
down.
look into
So
it.
what?
What does he play?
To kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished.
Who doesn't love
A torture
being
chamber was
swarmed
thus
by
outfitted in
mosquitoes,
the
right?
Dungeons of Tesham Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite.
So why are we
and
driving
meteorite
this
steel.
guy to Bloodlust?
Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries,
Oh, horror
driven to
games.
fury
Nice.
time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Okay. I need to prepare.
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous.
I think I have to check
I understand completely.
and see
Do tell
if
me when you're ready
we
to set
do.
off.
I know there's like a side quest we can't do if we do something. That's all I know, so it's not very helpful. So there is one. I knew that the name of this quest sparked something in my head. And I was like, I think that's a cutoff for a side quest. When I was glancing over, trying to find a theme for Wednesday's stream for my thumbnail. How do we get out of here? So the way to do it, it's very weird, and I don't know if we have the book. Spoon keynote. Sorry. Short letter. The only book we have in our quest area. This. Region and Life. So the quest is called Duck Duck Goose. Duck Duck Goose. The notice board near the girl who sells flint. What? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go around collecting quests for a little bit. Because I'm not missing out on sweet DLC content. Just not. It's not happening! Okay. So let's go to all the notice boards and pick up all that shit and get all of our contracts. Maybe we'll do a monster hunting stream again and just do a whole bunch of all the contracts in the duchy, because that could be fun. I do love a monster hunting stream where we just hunt monsters the whole time.
Hey, Blondie, who blows your porridge when the bears are out to forage?
We only did one. The White Wolf. Someone... The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. Okay, why me? Oh, a Gwent tournament. Okay, we'll just take L to...
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Okay, read this. I didn't know there was going to be a Gwent tournament in this too. Well, I guess we'll have to do that. Well, we're not finishing The Witcher anytime soon. This DLC is huge. Feels so weird to be doing this after the main game.
No man knows.
Okay, then we go to this notice board. Go get all that shit. And then we should have a better idea. I think that's how I'm supposed to get the one thing we have to do before we can do more main quests. Maybe in order for the thumbnail to be right today, I should just go hang out with the Duchess for a minute. Trials of Virtue. Fisticuffs? Oh, more brawling. Armed escort. Discreet specialist.
Lux Vie. Might be worth looking into.
Report it to the ducal guard post haste.
Hang out with her while Creamy's still here? I wonder if we can. Let's have to go to our house.
Escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Granite? That's a fantastic quest name.
Peace and quiet.
Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Granite! Okay, so I assume she's at the palace. Is that a weird assumption to make? How do we get in? Fist of Fury. So many fun things to do here. Where you at, my lady? It is me, Jerry. I wish to hang with you, because you are so cool. That is not a door. Just a wall I ran into. Okay, can we get into the castle? It'd be really weird if you couldn't get into the castle, right?
Deadly thirsty.
Here she is.
Yes, Geralt?
Wanted to talk. That is,
Here
if
you
it's
go,
no bother,
Creamy.
Your Grace.
Why ever would it be?
We're just gonna talk to
I'm
her a little
listening.
bit.
What is it?
So Dandelion, you and
Don't mean to
Dandelion,
pry,
eh?
Your Grace, but curious how you met Dandelion. Mind telling me about it?
Did he?
So
Did
long
you
as
bet
it's not
him?
a sensitive subject, that is.
Oh, ancient history. My father announced a grand tourney.
Anyway,
Julian
night, Creamy.
was invited. He was to compose a song about a valorous struggle in the arena. What he wrote was the most beautiful love ballad I had ever heard. Papa was furious, refused to pay him.
Ballad. About you?
Not overtly. I was married to Raymond at the time, after all.
I get it.
Ta-ta! Ta-ta for now.
This tourney, quite a dose of pomp and circumstance.
We cherish this tradition. My great-grandmama, Adela Marta, elevated it to its current status. For the longest time, she could not decide whom to wed. Meanwhile, her suitors, and there were swarms, often dueled one another.
Can you imagine having
In their
swarms of
contest,
people
Ademar
wanting
to
to
an
date you?
altogether comfortable way of picking
Just
the prime apple from the
swarms.
bushel of potential husbands.
Dueling each
Determining
other?
who had what she valued most in men: strength, valor, and cunning. Thus, she commanded them to take part in tourneys, though in the end she chose none of them and wed instead the youngest son of Nilfgaard's reigning emperor.
That's hilarious.
Whom she met on a journey south.
That's hilarious
But
that she
Beauclair's
didn't choose
inhabitants
any
had
of the
begun to
guys that
enjoy the
beat each
night's
other up.
sparring.
Very much so. And not only they. The year after, knights from far and wide gathered to face one another for sport and glory. And so it has remained. Though the price has changed. The Duchess's hand and half the duchy are no longer in the offing. Still, Beauclair's tourneys are famed the world over. Of that we are rather proud.
How did you get your hair to be so tall?
Thanks for sparing the time, Your Grace.
Duty calls.
You got it.
I understand.
Well, I don't have anything
Understand
else to
and approve.
talk to you about, so I have to go. Yeah, so this weekend I watched, I think it's called My Name. It's a Korean mystery action show. Apparently Netflix commissioned it. I was pleasantly surprised. The dub is garbage. Like Squid Game's dub is better. But the show itself was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And it had like a little bit of a twist at the ending that I didn't see. So if you kind of like the mix between like, it's a strong female protagonist and it's a mix between a little, like a smidge of John Wick, just like a smidge of John Wick in there, which is fun, right? Who doesn't love a little bit of John Wick? And like a mystery detective whodunit kind of show. And it's only 8 episodes long, so it's pretty good. Why do I suffer in dubs? This time it wasn't I wasn't paying attention. It's just Netflix automatically put the dubs on for me. Which I don't think I have in my profile or anything, because I read subs all the time. But he automatically threw dubs on, and the one person who was talking at the time was fine. And then once the horrible person who was terribly voice acting over it came on, I was like, oh, this isn't very good at all. And then I was just too lazy. Because I was doing something else as well. So it's easier to... I do a lot of watching or listening to a stream or a movie or something. I do a lot of listening while I do something else. So that's why the dubs just are easier. They're not good. I know I can change it. I just didn't. But like this time it wasn't even like Squid Game, I was just trying to get it over with because the premise was so ridiculous to me. That I was laughing out loud at like I do this a lot. If a show sets up a premise and it's just so over the top, like Bond villain cackling in his chair while stroking his cat, like, you know, like something weirdly over the top that I just only in this world would it exist. Sometimes I laugh because I'm like, that's so ridiculous, and it's like, it's because 30 people got murdered. I'm like, look, what a crazy thing to do. You love premises like that? Yeah, so like I did that a lot during the Squid Game. I did that once while watching this series because I don't know what it was. The guy was like, why does everyone betray me? And I was like, the person who's betraying you right now, you kind of betrayed them first. You lied to them first, dude. Like, I don't know. Is that a hard concept for you to understand? That people don't like it when you lie to them? I don't know. But half the time it's like a lot of people are getting murdered and like just an over... Oh no, we were watching... What was it? It has the girl from Kick-Ass in it. She did a whole movie. I don't know. I was at my parents', so of course I watched way more. My parents are the only reason why I watched half the movies I've ever watched. It's because I just happened to be in the living room while they're watching them. So, Alice in Borderland. Yeah, is that based off an anime though? Isn't there something similar? Maybe, and if it is, I might just watch the anime because the anime is usually better.
Beaver bugger me.
Okay, what were we doing? We're going to a billboard or something. Yes, we're going to this billboard. Billboard Bagans! There's a couple of Korean dramas and stuff that look really good. I started watching another one this weekend because I got on Netflix and saw all the new stuff, and I was like, well, maybe I'll actually start watching Netflix again because I haven't watched for like 6 months. No, I'm running the wrong way. Such an idiot. And it was like a princess. Their brother's the prince and he dies. She has to take his place because they're twins and they look the same. Maybe that's the one I laughed at.
You smell this is cold
She's like, I knew the premise was that, but the way they murdered someone was really funny. Or am I watching Dune? Okay, what is Dune on? It's a series? I thought Dune was... Oh my goodness, one of those was called You Turd and I didn't read it. Let me read it. Picked it up. I want to read what the ones that start with You Turd. Movie based on the book. Yeah, I know. Wait, Dune has been a movie before though, right? Or is this the first time there's a movie rendition? Look at all this shit I have in my pockets. No idea. I feel like it has been. Well, never mind. Yeah, not, I guess. Okay, I think we almost got all of the known quests. Oh no, look at all of these boards! They have something new! I don't even have a fast travel over there. I have to run over there like an idiot. Dune is on the... It's like a pirate show? What?
Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
That lady's funny. Out there trolling knights. Well, I really like Zendaya, to be honest. Most of the stuff she's in is pretty good. So, I would think that Dune would be pretty good. It has a lot of backstory and stuff to it, though, so I'm gonna miss a lot of the nuances that a lot of people are going into it. Oh god, digital release alongside theater. Interesting. Hey, do you think I can grab one of these horses? Slow enough? Come here, horse! Let me on you. Ah! I got a black horse! Oh. Can you train a horse? Or do they automatically kick you off and you can only ride Roach? First of all, that horse should kick me for coming up behind it like that. Like, that's an insane way to get on a wild horse, in my opinion. Kick you straight in the teeth when you're right here. No, this horse won't let me ride it. So disappointing! What's the point of wild horses if I can't tame them? Game. And then thus put my stable to good use. Because I have a stable now. It's kind of weird to have a full stable for like one horse. That's like a weird use of resources. This whole entire area is so nice and green. Why did they make the whole game this? Like, obviously some areas should be different, but it's sort of nice when the colors are... when the scenery is nice. I don't know. Birds in the background. Is it just me, or are all the colors brighter in this DLC? Still watch anime? I don't actively watch anime, but I'm never against anime. It's just, I don't watch anything, particularly. There is some really fun storytelling anime out there with like good narrative and stuff like that. But sometimes you're just, you fall into anime issues with like subplots or poor writing, or they just need to make it look really cool. Like, I loved Dragon Ball Z when I was younger, but as an adult you can see that they, holy man, did they milk it in Dragon Ball Z. Like, what? One dude would be powering up for like 2 episodes while everyone else talks about, oh my god, what's gonna happen if he powers up? He's never gonna be able to power up. I was like, guys, I know you're just trying to make money here, but a little more action would be nice. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes anime is too anime. There's definitely a certain storytelling to anime that if you're not in the mood for it, you're not in the mood for it. And I get that. That makes sense. Talk to Jacob the Woodcutter. Oh, we're not gonna do that right now. We're just getting quests. Which I'm not riding my horse for some reason, because I'm an idiot. Oh, my horse. Yeah, I have to admit, I do. Sometimes it's cringy when they're like, okay, you're supposed to know this guy's cool, right? So they have his like hair flowing in the wind, and then he looks straight at the camera, and it's a soul-looking look, and blah blah blah, like very over the top. And sometimes that slaps. And you're just like, wow, okay, I'm here. Let's go. This guy's gonna kick someone's ass, and I'm ready for it. Let's rumble. And sometimes you're just like, okay, well, that's not the mood right now at all. You were over the top, and I'm just taken right out of the narrative now. You know? Like, there's a lot of stylization things and weird narrative turns that happen in a lot of animes that don't happen in other storytelling things. And if you're not in the mood for that, you're not in the mood for that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about as well. It's basically like borderline hentai in just your regular old anime, and you're just like, hey, by the way, as, you know...
Let's go!
Females are humans too, could we not all the time? Thank you. I get that as well. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things you gotta take with a scrap of, well, that's part of the narrative, but also some animes don't have that at all, and it's great.
That is how long
like
my
what?
family has been producing wine.
Producing
Full Metal
plum
Alchemist,
to drink, you mean?
excellent anime.
Which is exactly
I loved
why you
Oron.
should sell Belgat to me, not him.
Host Club,
As a ducal
just
clerk, I
classic
must look
reasons,
after
not
the
because I
Duchess'
think
best
everyone
interests.
would like it.
Belgard currently belongs to the Treasury.
I used to watch
The
Inuyasha,
Minister
but
of the Treasury has clearly expressed
that
his
suffers
desire
from
that Belgard
being
be
too
handed
big
over
as
to a
well.
responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset
Where
both
your
present
character
holdings.
development never occurs
Until
because
you
it's such a
resolve
big
them
series
thus
and they have to
prove
hold the
yourselves
characters
competent, selling
basically in
Belgard to either of
stasis
you
in
is
order
out
to
of the question.
keep having them to not change the dynamic of the whole entire series.
Well, Happy? This is your fault.
Yeah, and sometimes
You're
they
deranged,
over-sexualize, like, really young-looking characters, even though they're technically
good
adults,
folk.
and that's not
Be
cool
it
either.
known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic.
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Yeah, it is
How would
creepy.
you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
No. I'm not gonna tell him I'm a witcher. I'm gonna be like, well, I know all about women, actually. I am a ladies' man. The ladies, they love me.
Better. A connoisseur.
That's so much worse than what I just clicked.
So tell me, the swords.
I know
you
women.
really wear them
I'm
to
a
intimidate?
connoisseur of
Actually
women.
use them.
Tools
So
of the trade.
douchey.
I'm a witcher.
Seeking work.
A pickup artist,
see,
if you
I
will.
wish to buy a vineyard, Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's
Wait, no.
not
What do
likely
they do?
to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium infested with monsters. My steward gone missing with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Why does Matilda want to Oh, yeah. We don't work for
Good
free.
looking to it, but not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
My rate is, woo, we're up to 700? My rate is, slightly over the middle. So, $860, please.
Could you not reduce it a shave?
I will shave off a whole $20 just for you, because I like your hat, sir. It looks like you made it yourself, and I like that.
Could you not reduce it a shave?
Industrious. Okay, another $20 off. You know what? Just flat $800. Because I don't want to be here forever.
That sounds fair.
Let's go. I'll help.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher.
Do we need the money? No.
I am really.
But we have to
truly
value
grateful.
our work, right?
Thank you. My vineyard
We need to be
lies
paid
east
for
of
what
you.
we do.
You're sure to find
We
it.
were getting paid.
Now forgive
The
me.
contracts
I must go to
before
that
the
quill
DLC were like $300
offer
and
yet?
some. So $700 and some. $800 is actually pretty good for us. Because apparently we were getting paid pennies before. The best is when they're so rich and they won't pay like $50 over what they offer. You're just like, dude. Open your pockets. I'm a problem solver. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yes? I heard you talking to that oafish
Cereals. Yeah, we spent so much money looking for
First,
Ciri and saving her
seduces
life.
with
She
the
kind of
dashing
owes us.
gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But
Okay.
that's all beside the point.
Did he seduce you?
I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Okay.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes.
Okay, both of your guys'
Several
vineyards, shit's going down.
Cooper and
I
blacksmith
think someone's
have mysteriously
sabotaging both of
vanished.
you.
Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths.
Oh!
And strange things are afoot
I fought
on
those
Pheasant
plants.
Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
He didn't give me a timeline, did he? So technically I could do this. Let's talk about my reward. Okay, so he's paying me 800. If you're willing to pay more, then you should pay me 900. Go a whole 100 up. And then we have a deal. Because basically you're just paying for express shipping.
I sense we're close. Very close.
Okay, we're going down $20. Whatever, this is how much we're gonna
I
ask.
sense we're close.
Okay.
Very close.
If you're literally not going to go more than him, though, we're gonna have some issues. Because I'm not gonna do your thing first.
Fine. Settled.
Okay, she's going $50 more. I'll help you, too.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west.
So I get to decide who wins. Maybe I should talk to them, see who I like
I shall
more.
stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
Let's look at this. Belgard. Oh my goodness, there's so many quests in this DLC. It's so big. I was just trying to look for the quest so I could continue the main quest. It's huge! That's what she said. That's what she said. It's huge. None of these are the quests I need to do before we do this. Oh boy. Okay. Is that all the things I can pick up? Look at all the question marks. No, there's so many notice boards. Literally just picking up quests right now, you guys. We're so cool. Wine Wars. I want to see... Solve the problems at this vineyard, or solve the problems... Oh. So if I want to help her, it's this one. If I want to help him first, that one. Got it. Okay, get on my horse. Fast travel. Fast travel to... here. Oh wait, I can't fast travel. That's why we got on our horse. Ride. Ride to here. We don't remember. It was so long ago, but back in the day, I rode to like all the towns to just get fast travel. For all the places we could possibly want to go, pretty much. But now, since this is a whole new area, we have to do it again.
Something's not right.
What?
Hey there.
What do you mean something's not right? Oh, are you talking about whatever this is?
Move it.
Looks like there's something to fight. Ghost dogs! You know how it is. You're just riding down the road and all of a sudden you're beset by ghost dogs and then you gotta chippy-choppy them into little pieces. I mean, it's just another Thursday for everyone. The old ghost dogs. Okay. Cool. I guess I might as well pick up this treasure. Oh! It's okay. Just loot this dead guy's pockets. For funsies. Read his farewell letter. Now I know. Life is perfect. Life is excellent. Life is full of magic, beauty, possibility, and drama, and surprises. You, Father, are also in for a surprise. You did not wish for your son to become an actor. You chose another home for him, the army. So your son has a surprise for you. His feet will never touch the ground again. He will never again taste life's beauty. And you, Father, soon you must reach up to your son's hanging corpse and take the sack full of crowns with which you sold his life to the butchers. Holy moly! This guy's dramatic. And then he went through with it. Crap. This dude. He was not fucking around when it came to making a point to his dad. Holy moly. Alright. Don't mind me. Just gonna mosey along to this. This is where we were going.
Slow now.
Going in the wrong direction. Da, 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 da. Why is this setting so beautiful? Why is this setting so bright? Why isn't the rest of the game like this? I want to know. I need to know. Am I? Okay, let's get this notice board. Boop, 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 boop. And anything I need to read? Plummeting cattle. Well, that's fun. And one more notice board, I think. And then maybe we'll have the quest we want? I don't know. There's no guarantees at this point. I'll have to maybe look into it a little more.
Francis, how is someone to live?
There you
Is
are.
it not evident I'm busy?
I'm trying to get on my horse. I'm not trying to talk to you, sir. You seem like a grumpy SOB, and I want nothing to do with you. Out of my way! I have a horse.
Sir, be careful. Bloody hell!
It's not that bad, guys. Calm down. I didn't run over any of you. You need to calm down. Ooh. Roach is almost out of stamina. Ori. How far away are we away from this notice board? Right here? Yes, it is.
What the hell happened here?
Oh. Something going down right now? I'm just looking for a notice board. Is everyone dead? The humans are dead. The humans are dead. We put poisonous gases. And we poison the rasses. The humans are dead.
Dripping down my bum furrow.
Who's talking? Hey dude, where you at? What's happening, guys? You guys getting murdered or something? You want some help? I'm usually good at murdering murderers. It's sort of my specialty. Let me help. Here, I'll fight this ghoul for you. You know what? I'll even put on some oil. And I'll make this sword a real oily boy. And then we'll kill them even faster. Okay, they're healing. Not a fan. Come here. Come here. It's very kinky, yeah. I don't know what it is about putting the oil on the swords, but I say really weird things when I put them on, and I don't know why. It's best not to ask questions. I guess it's just only so many ways you can say I'll put oil on my sword before you start saying weird things. Oil the old sword. Yeah, time to oil the old sword while I'm alone. And you know what that means, time to oil the old sword. People don't like it when I do it in front of them. Okay. This guy.
Need to ask around. Locals might know something more.
Do I? I'm not here for hunting. I was here for that notice board. I don't care about anything else. I still don't think we have the right quest. We're supposed to have a quest called Duck Duck Goose. From the notice board near the girl who sells flint. Contract, the Loosey Goosey. We don't have anything called the Duck Duck Goose. Maybe inventory? We go to our pieces of paper. Hopefully. Master Magicer. Quarreling in the cemetery. Gwent tournament. Wiles of Virtue. White Wolf. Holy Tomb. I mean, I've read all the books. So all of this, if I have it, it should be in my pocket. The girl who sells flint. Maybe I just need to find out where this girl who sells flint is. Where's she at, girl? Okay, maybe this is something I don't know about. Duck, duck, goose, and it's supposed to be done before I do this. Land of 1,000. How to get into the land of 1,000 fables. How about that? How to get into the land of 1,000 fables. The bows. Land of 1,000 fables is where we want to go, apparently. Expecto Lundum while reading the magical book, The Land of 1,000 Fables. Okay, but where is the magical book, The Land of 1,000 Fables? Sorry, this is boring, I know, but I want to find it. Where's she at? Guess we need to look at a stupid walkthrough. It's obnoxious. The Knight of the Long Fangs? What? Maybe the cutoff date is wrong. Land of 1,000 Fables. That sounds like something that they would make for the main. Well, screw you. We're not doing that. Guess we're gonna miss out. Make it so hard. Get quests that have cutoffs really early on. Let's go string our friend up in a cage. That sounds fun. Let's read a little bit. Okay. He said the time has come to tackle the most difficult challenge. Renaissance has to include the blood of a higher vampire. Yet Regis revealed that the blood he needed had to be specific chemical composition. His blood would change only under conditions of great suffering. Okay, so we are going to go torture our friend so his blood can go in a potion for reasons. Or we could go see what Good Gracious Great Balls of Granite is about, because that sounds fun. Let's go do that. Because that's a fantastic quest name. Yeah, I do have a lot of money. What am I gonna do with all that? There's nothing to buy. Everything I need I can find on the ground. I just pick up a new sword. It's there. It's hard to... You know, I'm living quite an affluent life as a murder hobo. Maybe you can buy stuff for your vineyard? And if so, we'll do that on Wednesday. Because the theme is vineyards on Wednesday. Why that theme? Because I had to think of a theme without playing today, so...
Nice tune.
What are you talking about?
Quite the fragrant whiff. What is the pheasantry stewing up?
Who's sniffing around over there? You're being weird. No stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. This is why I need to get Discord. I have to go home and work cows. Go back to the farm and work cows.
Rolling on an empty stomach. Dreadful.
And it's a whole day of separating calves from cows so that you can sell the calves, and preg chesting the cows. So it's a whole lot of work for one day, but it's nice. It's only in one day, and yeah, it has to be tomorrow. Otherwise, we would do it on the weekend.
You're a cheat, sir.
And we paid good coin for the tickets. Give it
Sounds like a lot of fun. It's not too bad. I don't mind working cows. Fortunately, my temperament isn't too volatile. Some people have a very, like, reactionary or anger management. Like, when the cows don't do what you want, they get really high emotions and stuff, and that actually makes working the cows harder to work. I don't have really that much of a personality in that sense when working cows, so that helps. Anyway, this guy's a charlatan?
The exhibition is closed.
They bought their tickets. Give them their money back, dude.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiotta, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today.
You know what this hat reminds me of that he's wearing? It's those things they put on the feet of the turkey to make it look fancy.
I believe I have work for you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Saw
Those
your notice. Mentioned
papery foot
the matter
things?
is a delicate one, but
On a
mind
cooked
you,
turkey?
I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage.
That's what his hat's reminding me of right now. So, like, talk to me, dude.
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000
You
words.
see it?
More, I dare say.
I think that's literally just to make it look fancy. I don't think those papery things have any purpose other than that. Oh, unless it's like if you're gonna eat the whole drumstick, it's like a napkin or something. You can just take off a drumstick and not get your hand greasy. Maybe that's what they're for.
A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of hearts and other organs.
Does he have his penis out right now?
So what's wrong
Does
with
the
it?
statue have a really big penis? It does. He just said a whole bunch of very
lost
suggestive
jewels.
things. Oh no.
Somebody stole the testicles of a statue.
I was right!
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals.
It's a cast of someone's genitals?
Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is.
Everyone who strokes the penis gets good luck. It sounds like some sort of weird magician is trying to convince someone, some lady in a shady back alley. He's like, if you stroke it, it brings good luck. Yes. Oh, it's not a lie at all. Okay, so we're looking for... This is a way better quest. We're looking for a penis and testicles. Got it.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
You know what Rome's solution was? Just, like, carve a fig leaf over. You're good. Tell me what you know!
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it
Did he commission the statue? Did he want that penis and genitals to be exactly like his?
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great
But
pains
wait,
to devise
this
a
statue
sleep
is
goods for
bigger than a
lovers
human.
caught with their pants down, literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rifles in duels.
Oh, it's so kind of him. If they took a cast of his penis and testicles, but the statue is really big, the penis and testicles would be very small comparatively to the statue. So that's funny to me.
Got any suspects?
Considering the
Unless they
vast
upsize
potency
them
of
somehow.
Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
I don't know about you, but I don't need to. I mean, doesn't he have a pouch on his neck right now? Sir, do you have a penis and testicles in that pouch? For good luck?
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times.
That's so funny.
Worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Oh my goodness. The people will not come and look at our statue if it doesn't have a penis. Come on.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
Precision castration. Love that. Anyway, okay, we're looking for clues. Clues to the fiend who stole this guy's manhood.
Worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be
Dried
whole again
blood. Well, it didn't come from the statue.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
Cool. What's this?
Diamond saw blade. Perpetrator's tool.
That makes sense. If it's like marble, marble I think you can only cut with really, like it's supposed to be fairly hard. So I think the tools you have to cut marble have to be pretty good. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's not marble.
Oh, the Witcher! The one the Duchess summoned!
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, that was a nice Witcher comment. Usually the people in the street spit as I walk by, which is kind of rude. Also, it makes you want your saliva glands to be working really well, so you can just spit back, you know? Anytime someone spits at you, you just spit right back. Like a disgruntled camel, you know? People get what they get then. Wow, okay. Perpetrator is going fairly far with this penis. You know what? I'm gonna call it. I think it's a guy who's trying to seduce a very particular woman.
Scent leads to this door.
Oh. Never mind. He's already seduced a particular woman. And they're having the time of their lives. Let's see.
Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
It's a billion years
this
old.
Is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, then landed where she already
Oh my
lay.
goodness. Please, why even try?
Juice! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not her husband, dude.
That's not my
I'm not her husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you? And why are you in my home? Out! Now!
Look at the confidence he get. Well, I don't like his tone, but I do just want to talk.
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing
No,
to
you
talk
stole
about.
something earlier today.
We do. Just to kick things off.
The old I
In
fell in her
great
vagina.
form for a man your
Yeah,
age.
exactly. Stupidest excuse ever.
I eat well. Start the day with a glass of wine.
Why not, like, she
Preserves
got bit by a
somewhat
snake and the only way to get rid of the venom was to,
try
like,
it.
pound it out of her.
Ever heard of
That's a
Reginald
better
Dobry,
excuse.
his
Right
statue?
there. There you guys go. That one's for free.
He's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
Yeah, where's his penis? A hero, you say?
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Oh my goodness, why are you sleeping with this guy?
Not him too. This
How
really
mean
is
or
not my
ugly or rude is your husband that you sleep with this guy?
Got you, you rogue. Prepare for a shellacking, scallop. What the laugh's this?
It's an orgy! You're invited!
Rosalinda, one I could forgive you, but two at one time.
Oh yeah, I am
Wait,
listening
got
to the
nothing
Good
to do with
Omens
this.
audiobook right now.
Take me for a fool. I'll teach you to
And
fish in another man's
the guy
pond.
reading the book gets really excited sometimes. And just like he's like, his voice is so excited while he reads a line that, I don't know, I just thought it was funny. Most audiobooks are like pretty tempered. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Also, Good Omens is such a weird read as it is. Just, I really like the series, and I was like, oh, I should read the book. Let's just convince him.
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes.
I don't care.
That'll be best. I'm.
She's
done.
gonna get caught eventually. He was this close to catching her this time. He'll catch her next time.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly.
Yeah, it's
for
got
me
David Tennant
if you
in it.
not intervened.
Good Omens is pretty good. It's kind of like
So,
a little bit of a random vibe to it as far as the narration and stuff, but it's
My
a
dove.
fun random, you know?
Please allow
I don't
us a
know
moment.
if you ever read like Terry Pratchett before, but there's a lot of Terry
All
Pratchett
right.
zinger-ness
I admit
in
I
it.
stole the stones, and you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
Nice.
3 times? Impressive.
And what?
Isn't it?
3 times isn't impressive if you
That's
have
more than
forever.
The entire last decade.
How long have you
All
been
the
going at
same,
it? The
you stole
timeline is
those
what's
stones
important.
And you gotta return them.
Last time you read a book, you were in school. I get that.
Perhaps
Audiobooks are
strike a deal.
for the only time I read half the time
me keep the
because
stones.
I
I'll
always
pay
need to be doing
Grant
something
me
else.
this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
And if I do read, a lot of time it's just fan fiction because it's an easier read than picking up a whole series and getting into a whole nother world. Because I really like magic and stuff like that in a lot of my books. Although I've been leaning to like Victorian mysteries, where a female detective in some sort of little bit older British times or something solves mysteries. There's a whole genre for it. I found a lot of books that fill in that description. I've been getting into them. Nope, need to take them. Nope, you don't get
No
them.
chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two,
Dude.
3 at the most.
Just have a reasonable
Get out of
amount of
luck.
sex.
Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all.
I'm just stealing this guy's Viagra. I'm
Thanks.
shaking him down
And
for
good
his
luck.
Viagra.
Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Okay, go back to your philandering ways, you two. Have fun. Man. So many adulterers
Surely
in
got an
this
empty
game.
stomach.
Actually, that's not true. It just feels like we never meet nice people, you know? We only meet shady people who are adulterers or thieves or, you know? I know we're a murder hobo. That probably means we're not going to meet a lot of nice people, but it'd be nice to meet more nice people, you know? But that's just our lot in life. Shady people are more interesting, I guess. Although throwing in some nice people now and then would make the narrative more interesting. If everyone we met wasn't willing to screw us over in a second, that'd be nice too. That would change it up. It'd be something we wouldn't expect at this point in time. Here, put them back on. Here you go. Here's your stone testicles, sir.
Well,
it was Viagra for this old guy, and I got them for you.
Yep, got them back.
Wait, are they just testicles?
Lips, it's them. It's really them.
Is everyone
I
a
hope
dick in the
this
books
notice to
too?
word nonetheless
I
conveys
haven't
the
read all the
extent of
books.
my
I've read
gratitude.
like 3 or
And
something.
look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening.
I would
You shall
say
stroke Reginald at no charge.
most people are dicks in the books too. Yeah. I mean, there wouldn't be much story if it was full of nice people, I guess, at this point in time, so. Also, Jerry isn't as OP in the books. He's just a regular dude with like a slightly more faster reflexes, can drink his poison concoctions, better eyesight, but he doesn't have like half the amount of mad skills you get on this. I would like to see the finished product, please. Because you keep just saying testicles. Was it literally just testicles? No schlong? This guy working so hard on this crotch.
I thank you for your help.
I don't think we're ever going to see the statue. Oh, I didn't look at the balls in my... I should have looked at it in my inventory. What an opportunity missed. I wanted to see what they look like. I wanted to see if they like blurred them out or if they let me see them. I'm just curious what the game was willing to show me. They show me boobs all the time, but I haven't seen schlong, so... Yeah, Geralt is very OP in Witcher 3. Like, even when we're not OP, we're still pretty OP. Like, in the books, he gets beaten up all the time. A lot of stuff is over his head. Where in the game, it's just like a matter of, like, you know, taking it on. Getting good. You're supposed to be able to accomplish all the tasks. I don't know if Yennefer is as mean in the books as she is in this game. I wonder. Can't remember, to be honest. She is kind of mean, though, in the game. You can't deny that. Even though we decided to have a relationship with Yennefer. Some of the things she says, I'm just like, dude, I thought you loved him. Why are you being such a dick? This whole map is DLC. Yes, Jabroni, it's huge! And I just found, it's why we've been looking for quests for so long, because I have none of my fast travels anymore. So these are all the places I've discovered by now. This is all new shit. So yeah, if you only can buy one DLC, this is the DLC to buy, for sure. For sure. Okay, now we gotta do something else. We got the testicles back. Yeah, if the Witcher original map wasn't so huge, it would almost be like its own game, easily. But as far as DLC goes, I would say this is probably the biggest DLC I've ever seen. Like, the DLC that I have for a game that gives you the most. And I wonder how much it was. Because I bought Game of the Year pack. So it was all of this together. So I didn't buy the DLC on its own. While it was on sale on Steam. Because I'm always looking for a bargain. And also, I didn't play The Witcher 2 until 2019. So I got late into the game. Comparatively. Night for Hire. Paper Chase. So we have to wait a week for that. The Hunger Game. See how Marlene is doing. I would actually like to see how Marlene is doing. She's Grandma. Let's go see how Granny's doing. She's at my house. This is my house. When this DLC came out, they were universally praised. Oh. Yeah, with, I mean, their main stumble was Cyberpunk, right?
Wine is better than stew, for stew you have
I think... I think it's really unfortunate the way they went about it. Because people have waited so long anyways. It would have been nice if they, instead of pushing their people, worked out a large portion of the bugs so that the project wasn't so thoroughly rejected by everyone once it came out.
Wine is better than stew for stew after chew.
Because you can see from this game, they can make a very good game. It's there. It just didn't happen, and that's unfortunate. But that's also like, every time I get like a BioWare game, and they disappoint, and you're just like, I know you can do better! Please! I love your work. Please don't. Stop. Where is she at? Granny? Oh wait, is this the lady? Oh, she's right here. That's hilarious. She's not hunched over, looking a billion years old. I didn't recognize her.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Yeah, but
yes,
Witcher
I
2 was
feel
pretty
my
good
strength
too.
returning thanks
I
chiefly
enjoyed
to
Witcher
Barnabas
2 even in
Basil's
2019
Horrible
after it
ordeal
being
you
how
endured.
old.
Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die.
Then why are
All
you
my
old at
family
all?
is long gone now.
If you're not the
last
age you
of
would
my
have been.
kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to
Well,
go.
stay at my vineyard. Come hang out. Oh, you hated the combat? I would say when I started up Witcher 2, it was immediately overwhelming. And then my brother had to be like, no, you will really like the game. Just get in there, get into the menus and shit, and give it another chance. And then I did, and I really liked the game. But they're not good at starts. Like, people who have said, oh, I tried playing The Witcher, and then I couldn't get into it. It takes like 10 hours to get into The Witcher. That's not a good start of any game. You gotta hook them. You gotta hook them. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy that they are so bad at starts when they can be so good at games. They just need to hire whoever does a really good start on a game. Just hire that person and have them work on the start of your game. But everyone knows, like, filming and stuff like that, like, it's like the first, you have to hook your person within the first whatever amount. So you can't throw everything in the kitchen sink and all your billions of menus at them at that time. You have to ease them into it and grab them with good story and narrative and gameplay and what the gameplay is going to be like later. Like, that's what you gotta do. I think Dragon Age 2 did a good job of it. I love Dragon Age 2's narrative with Varric telling the story, and then you like start off and you're fighting like really extreme enemies because Varric is sensationalizing everything. That was hilarious. But it also started you off with like core, this is what the fighting is going to be like. And then you got some of that humor and that narrative in there, and you're like, this is a large part of what the narrative is going to be like. So it really showed you what you were. That's kind of what I think a good start would be, too.
Big house, big estate.
Yeah, I totally agree that Dragon Age 2 had issues with reusing the scenery over and over and over again. For sure. There's issues, but there is some really good parts, and part of it was like the whole entire tale was narrated by Varric, so some of the stuff was not true, and it was kind of cool that way. And the companions were great. I mean, Dragon Age is really good at doing companions, but yeah, Dragon Age 2 was really good as well.
That's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen, eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier.
Please don't spit in the soup, though.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token.
It's hard
of
for
my
really anything to
gratitude.
measure up to
If you
what
wish to find
Origins
them, you must go
opened
to my
up
old home, to Trastamara.
my eyes
The dowry lies hidden
for
in a
video
barrel
games
in the
and stuff. Like, Origins
There are
was just
several
so,
barrels. You must give
you know, the
each a
first
knock
of its
until you
kind,
find
in
the
my
right
opinion,
one.
that
Do
it's
just
always
that.
going to be
Thanks.
hold a really special spot in my heart as far as just being a very good game. And then I would say there's certain aspects to Dragon Age 2 that I didn't really like as narratively, but the companions were always fire. I didn't like that there was things that you couldn't stop. Like, there was no way to save your mother. I was like, oh, it's a bit of a dick move. There was no way to basically save your family. It's a bit of a shit move, especially when some of those family are companions. I don't like that. Where'd you learn to cook?
I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will
Yeah,
cook
I
in
would
your
say
home
Origins
as I brewed
definitely
as
made it clear that I like
Counting on you having slightly
RPGs.
better taste as a human.
Or
you
maybe
can be
just
sure.
started me playing
I
video
loved
games
cooking.
for sure. Like, because I
Even
didn't really
as a
start playing
child,
video games till I was in
My gran was
university.
a true master in the kitchen.
Um,
Her spit roasted oaks was
Like, I would
famed
dip my toe
throughout
in
the
Diablo and stuff like that,
you
but I
were a
just
lady
didn't play a
owned an
whole lot
estate.
because I
Do
didn't
you
have a
mean to say
computer and I
woman
didn't
of
have a
my rank
console.
should have had a cook.
And then once I had a computer,
You're
I
right, of
started getting
course.
into it, and
And
it
I
was
had
very
the
clear what
best
kind of games I
cooks.
liked.
But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You could save them, but it was in such a, like, a backhanded way. Like, you had to do this or that. Like, they either went Templar or Mage, and then you could save them at the very end for that, or you can make them a Grey Warden. I made mine a Grey Warden, because I thought that was better than being a Templar or a Mage trapped and on the run. Is it? Not really. That's what I hated about Dragon Age. They made Anders fucking hilarious in the DLC. The Dragon Age Origins DLC was a full-fledged game on its own, Awakening. They made Anders so sassy. What a fun companion in Awakening. He was my favorite. And then they went and twisted his whole entire personality in Dragon Age 2, and it was freaking terrible. They took a fantastic character and they twisted him into something completely different because he merged with Justice. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. It felt very forced. Like, you could see the deterioration of Anders over the years, but yeah, I played Awakening. I think I got Awakening. I think I stole it. He came way too edgy. He used to be, like, one of my favorite people in Awakening. He was definitely my favorite. I would just put him and Nathaniel in my party and bump around because they would hate each other. And that was funny to me. When you put companions who hate each other in your party and then they just bicker the whole time and you're just like, you guys are hilarious. Did I kill him? I think I didn't. I was like, you know what? What a crazy solution for what you were going for, Anders. Why did you think this was the way to solve the problem? You are an idiot. You are so stupid. What he did was insane. So, like, literally, I'm like, why? Why? But I didn't kill him, because I didn't feel like it at the time.
You sure you don't?
Sorry, that was my rant. If you had seen me playing it, you would have heard it at the time. I probably literally was talking to myself, going, why?
At least I do not
So dumb.
to the city.
Doesn't solve anything.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes,
Yeah, and I didn't have Sebastian because I don't buy DLC, so it was easy.
I went in search of
And then Fenris would betray you if you didn't have full on something with him. But I always romance Fenris, so
never wish to see
he was always 100%, and then he'll just go with my will. You know what I love doing with Fenris though? If you're a mage and then you romance him, and he hates mages, I just find that funny. I was like, oh, so this mage is good enough for you, but all the other mages can die. Interesting. Meryl? Yeah. I know a lot of people liked Meryl.
Take care.
She wasn't very bright with her solution solving
You
either.
always have warm food.
And then Isabel was just a riot to have around. It's fun. Fun lady. Sometimes Fenris was a bit too broody, but if you wanted to date a guy, it was broody mage or broody mage hater. So I went with whoever's voice tickled my ears the most, and that was Fenris. Very, very nice voice. You obviously chose Isabel. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like big boats and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and around things in your face. I love their betrayals. Man, that just makes me want to play Dragon Age 2. Solid game. Yeah, Anders, they just make Anders, I don't know if it matters what you are, but he if you're female, he's like in love with you at the drop of a hat. You didn't do anything. Yeah, I'd be willing to stream both. It's hard to say, right? Because when I have new content, I definitely am better at streaming new content with reactions and stuff. But when it's stuff I've played before, my original reactions aren't there. So maybe the content isn't as good. That's one of the things. Everyone is buying Dragon Age. I was just wondering if he, because if you're bisexual, you don't just automatically assume that everyone of the same sex you come across will be interested in you, right? So I thought maybe, because most people are straight, he would come on to the females stronger. I do kind of like that everyone was just bisexual. It's just like, date whoever you want! Everyone's bisexual here. Like, oh, I just found like 4 bisexuals and put them in my party? Oh, what a riot. Go me! Look at me finding people. Birds of a feather. There's some issues. Like, I think I went through and I tried to do a playthrough where I was romancing Anders, but there's just certain things with Justice. Justice is basically, like having anger management issues a lot of the time. And that is such a turnoff. Like 1000%. Someone who gets angry at you at the drop of the hat, and like if you don't do exactly what they want you to do, they, blow up a wall or something. Like that part of what they put into him made him so undesirable. I don't think I could even romance him. Like I couldn't do it in the end. I had to just watch it on YouTube. I was like, I'll just watch someone else romance him and see what the scenes were like and then move on with my life, because it's not worth the whole playthrough of him getting shitty at me whenever I want to save a Templar because I feel like it, Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Around some.
That whole quirk of a personality is not something. It's an interesting character. It's not necessarily something you want in a significant other, right? Oh, did I find the right one already? I did. I'm so good.
That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Oh, I can decorate my house. Nice. No. I got betrayed by Isabel the first time, and then I was like, fuck that. And I went back, and I redid some stuff, and then she didn't betray me. And I was like, that's right! You don't betray me! What is this door that has a lock and I don't have a key? Why? Oh, let me in. I'm so curious. What's in there? But getting betrayed by Isabel is pretty standard. Like, you have to have over-the-top relationship with her at the second act of the game or something, so. Yeah, that's what you have to do because you have to commit to making her like you early on, is basically how you do it, right? I don't see a key, so I guess we just don't get to go in there. What a tease! Secret door in the basement I'm not allowed in. Why you gotta do me like that? Decaying letter. Okay. What about this? There's a key in here? Lots of spoons! No keys. Hey, what if she ate her food like with a fork? Would that slate her hunger? It just said spoons. Why didn't she try a different utensil? Very weird. Yeah, I think I kind of disliked a little bit of how you're constantly like currying favor with him, and then no matter what you do, the end of Act 2 happens. I dislike that part about it, but I mean, you know, narrative, like, that's life. You can do all the right things and still shit things happen, so. But it kind of felt like, especially on a second playthrough, you're just like, fuck you, dude. He did have a cool voice. I don't know what it is, but when you hear those voice actors who just do, like, really great voices, really the reason why, Corpse Husband is so famous is just how, deep his voice is, right? It's just crazy what, like, Corpse Husband should go into voice acting. Because I think a lot of people would like that. Yeah, have you heard his voice? You literally just Google Corpse Husband, listen to a YouTube video, and you'll listen to his voice. You'll be like, that can't be real. That can't be real. And it's real. That's his real voice. It's crazy. What are these things? Oh, it's a foglet. Hey, why are you smacking me from behind? Man, these foglets are extra ugly. Do they always look this ugly? Yeah, his voice is crazy. And like, he's like an interesting person too, but no, like the whole reason why he is famous is his voice. And everyone likes to comment on it and blah blah, and oh, and also no one knows what he looks like. That's huge too. He's keeping his facial identity secret. Yeah, I think his fan base crossed the line a lot of times. Like, it's fine to make like a funny joke about his voice making you feel things. But some of the comments, I'm like, guys, if he was a girl, that would be 1,000% over the line. Like, he probably actually doesn't like you saying that about him. Like, I can't imagine anyone would be okay with someone who is not like a good friend or significant other saying that about their name. Saying about them. Like, just, you know, it's creepy, right? Just because it's a guy didn't make it not creepy. Oh, we found a quest out here in the middle of nowhere. I was just running around.
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
Yeah, because he's dead, girl.
Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
He's dead now.
Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Oh.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds.
Where did he crawl
Then
from?
You appeared.
Oh wait, I don't need... whatever. People help people
Pretty
sometimes.
admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind. I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
It's not.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me.
Oh, that's what I should say. I was driving from the farm this weekend.
Thoroughly and burn your shirt.
And I was driving by and someone was stopped on the other lane of the two-lane highway, like...
Who might you be?
And there was a fire that had just started in that ditch. But it was really windy, but it was big enough that unless I had some sort of firefighting equipment, like water or like a fire broom or something, like there's no way I was going to be able to help. And the other person was stopped and calling 911. So I just kept driving because it was like in a field. There was nothing in the field and I didn't really have the tools. But then I felt bad because, I mean, if enough of us had a sweater, we could probably beat the fire out as long as the wind didn't change to, you know, set us on fire. As long as the wind kept going in the one direction. But still, I was like, oh, like, should I stop for that? I don't know. If it was small enough, I probably would have stopped to help beat it out. But it was like a car's, the length of a car's width, and then like a car's width deep. So it was fairly big square, and then it was really windy and it was pushing into the field. So like, I was like, I don't think we can fight that on our own. Well, it's been really dry and I'm on the prairie. So it's easy for a fire to get out of hand when there's no one around to stop it, right? Because, you know, it's a rural area. So that's part of it too. Plus, if you see smoke or anything in the city, that's an issue because, like, nothing is lit on fire in the city. But in the country, people could be burning, have permits to burn, all sorts of stuff. So seeing smoke isn't necessarily, oh my god, call the fire department. So that's part of it as well. But yeah, no, it was such a dry year, Aegon. Like, the crop was shit. And everything is, like, tender, like, the slightest spark will set stuff on fire. So that's why. And I was just, I'm bringing it up because I feel a bit guilty for not stopping.
Small but deep.
But I didn't have the tools to fight the fire.
Weapon or a thick claw.
And you know, you could die. If the wind decided to change, it's not going to change. If it's blowing that hard in that direction, it's probably staying in that direction, right? But if it switches, it could easily overtake you because it's so fast.
Not likely to learn that from him.
You love to share some rain? Yeah, it'd be... In the future, do you think we'll be able to, like, share weather? So, like, the dry places get the wet and the wet places get some sun? I would love to have some rain. Feel free to send some our way.
I will come with you.
We're gonna need so much snow and moisture to replenish how dry everything is this year. Like, this winter, we need, like, gobs of snow in order to have a chance of growing anything next year, because literally all the moisture is out of the ground. Oh yeah, come with me, sure.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Well, Rachel Notley's not in power right now, so you can't even use that as excuse.
Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which
conservatives can't say that. Even if they wanted to. Okay, we're following... This doesn't look like crawl marks. No, it is. Never mind. If you use a tiny amount of logic, it doesn't roll. You're basically saying your current premier caused the weather. Unless she's a witch. Unless their thing is like, oh, Rachel Notley, she's a witch. And she controls the weather. She's the worst. Then you have, like, a very crazy excuse, but you have an excuse. Open the door! Let me in!
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
Gods.
So many people are
What
dead.
the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods.
Okay, dude. Did you kill everyone? I'm just curious, because why is he here if he's not part of the plot? Steal the wine.
Silver tableware. Elven engravings.
Okay. Who's this?
Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work
Our
of a
Canadian
man.
right wing
It was a
will
monster, to be
never
sure.
be as right wing as Americans. I don't even know if it's possible.
Great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical.
Sometimes people think that they're like Republicans, but
Massacred. One mighty
then they
blow.
find out stuff and they're like, oh,
Shield
well,
along
not
sides old and
like
dented.
that.
Sword ceremonial. And Shea handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Okay,
what?
so we've got a
Please, do not say
ceremony.
humans.
We got a ceremony.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
What's this?
Burn marks. Something
There's
catch
someone to
fire.
actually hear me say
Explode.
things right now.
Strong stench. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
Hey, this is weird. Who decided to have a weird evil ritual? Civil War. Yeah, I want some more apples in my pocket, please. I haven't been looting things recently. Not that I need to. It's a principle of the thing. Okay, stole that necklace. 'Cause I could. Ooh, a lute! And a corkscrew and a chain. Okay. But can we play the lute? That'd be cool. Can we play the lute? Have all these spoons. All the spoons. Where's the lute at? That would be in my junk. Junk in the trunk? Can I use it as a weapon? No, I don't see it. Yeah. I missed that. Oh, big sentence. You don't have two license plates? I've never had two license plates. Like, the license plate in the front of the car and the license plate in the back? I thought that was a British thing. I didn't even know parts of Canada had that. At any point in time. You only have a front or back. Like, you have to put it in the front or the back? What's the loot at? Oh, here it is. Oh, won't let me put it on him. Sorry, just wanted to see. Just wanted to see! That's locked for some reason. Why do you want two license
Then dropped to the
plates?
ground to douse the flames.
What does it do
Didn't
differently?
manage. burnt smell's growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee.
Flee what?
Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Okay. Following the person who fled. They're huffing and puffing. Knock, knock, knock.
Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
Let's kick this door down. Oh, he opened it up.
They remain there?
Who are they?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first.
Yeah, take
You
me
mentioned
seriously. I
them.
have glasses.
Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits? It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene. The death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here, and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Interesting. I guess what I'm wondering is, like, it's just... all of our license plates, I think, have to be in the back. So there's no, like, driving off without seeing them. But I've never felt strongly one way or the other about it. So the fact that you're like, I hate it, I was like, well, what? How much good could it do that makes you, like, absolutely despise the fact that you don't have both? Has someone hit you and run off? Is that, like, it's an experience thing? Like, it happened to you? Or it happened to a friend? And who are you, sir?
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson.
Oh!
We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, by its first...
That you accidentally did a ritual? That's hilarious.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Interesting bit.
Are you
Interesting.
mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone.
I
Precisely
didn't
gotta
know
do my
anywhere
job.
in Canada
Summon it again,
had 2
whatever it
license
is,
plates.
and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge? The giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least
I have
3
3 individuals right here. Can I count on your help?
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay.
Oh, wow.
For
Okay.
free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous.
Okay.
Through and through.
So I can't let him die, or else I don't get my money, honey. I thought we were doing this pro bono. It's kind of funny to swing out of nowhere. You're like, oh, I saw that everyone's murdered. Do you need help?
I will
By the
stand,
way,
or rather,
pay me
sit
some money,
in for
honey.
King Ludovic, upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Can I wear my spectacles? I feel like
Divethef,
oh, I will
the
wear my
Elven
spectacles
King,
under this
hosted
mask. You
Ludovic
bet I will.
in his own palace,
I don't
upon
need
his
them.
own throne,
They're being
amidst the
pressed into my
blinding
face
glow
harshly.
Of a plethora of torches.
But I'm doing it. Extreme cosplay. Okay, so light all the lamps in the garden. Okay. Loot. Okay, we'll leave that alone for now.
Divethef, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace, upon his own throne.
This might be something I
amidst the
actually have to pay
blinding
attention
glow
to,
of a
and the
plethora
ritual will go wrong if I do it incorrectly.
Divethef laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seed-yielding lands.
Okay, I need a bit of bread. Okay, there's no bread there. No bread to be had? Yes. Then at his feet. Okay. The bread was in this one. So I'll put it there.
Divethef filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine. Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him.
Okay, well I really hope I didn't do this wrong. The wine in there.
At long last, the Elfin King
I didn't
grasped
fill
his
that
sword
bowl.
and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
Okay. Ancient Elven Sword, Ancient Elven Shield. Draw the sword and shield. Oh, I have to fight with these things? Okay. Ancient Elven Shield. Oh. An Ancient Elven... I mean, I have my mask on. My pockets are full. Sword. Where's the sword at? Could I have had a shield this whole time? No, but like, where is the sword? Where is the sword at? Oh. Here? Spoon key. Oh, I have a spoon key to open a door. A right brew. There's the sword. Oh, goes where my shovel goes.
The Elfin King, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
Okay.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Oh shit!
Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Okay, fighting statues. That's fun. What a fun thing for us. Okay, well I need to be... Holy shit! Okay. Almost dead. Almost dead. Almost dead. Oh, the mages! Oh, and they killed me. That's embarrassing! Oh my goodness. Those mages really shit kicked. Finally I died. Yeah, I've been playing the game well, Aegon. Just wait until our Bloodborne games. Like, next time we play Bloodborne, I'm just gonna die all the time. Like, I gotta play good at something, right? Or else my self-esteem will be so low when I play Bloodborne. We'll play again on Thursday, and we'll see. I want to be able to get the first boss dead. I don't think that's a crazy thing to expect. Oh my goodness, you're so mean! Stop it! Why are they such big boys? Oh my goodness, I can't even dodge because they're so mean. I need to kill the mage. Come here, you jerk! I need to kill you. No, 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 no! No! What should be my tactic here? My dodging is not working. They're really good at fireballs. Have I not fought very many mages? This mage is wrecking me. Finally, I have to use tactics. Tactics! I think maybe I'll put on some Hangman's Venom. And inventory! Okay, that's one go. Well, first we need to oil up our sword. Cure your hangmans. Okay, because they're technically alive right now. Hey!
Pathetic.
I need to kill some of you! Shit! Shit! I need to keep out of eyesight of the mages. Okay, let's see. Do we have a decoction or something? Something that doesn't let me be set on fire? Increases attack. Immediately restores vitality. Huh. Increases maximum. Not what I meant to do. What? Whatever. Oh, why? Why? How am I getting zinged all the time? Oh, she's right there, that's why. I'm moving over here, lady. I got some healing to do. And why? No! No! Well, how long do these loads take? Long enough that I should be looking it up on how to fight them? Maybe. Maybe. The thing is, I need to be like, these mages are wrecking me. They're riggedy wrecking me. I need to lure you over here, and then I need to wreck these mages.
Damn it.
Shit. Shit! Fireballs are insane. Oh, you got me. Oh, they got me in the corner! Let me out! Okay. Okay, one's dead, one's dead. We're good, we're doing good. Come here, you rat bastard. Okay. Getting low on swallow potions already. Okay, we're full health. We're going back in. Lured those dudes away for a second. Die, you asshole! Okay. They are dead. Yeah, I know my whole tactics is dodging. But it's worked so well up until this point. Like, why change? The thing is, you can't parry the magic, can you? So it was the magic that was getting me. Because, they were hitting me even when I was dodging with the magic for some reason.
Damn.
It wasn't these dudes. It was the magic, and I just killed both magic users, so we're good. Now I just have to pick these guys off, and that's not a big deal. I can parry if I want to. I just don't want to most of the time. Every once in a while I do. Whenever someone has a shield.
What witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov.
You acquired them?
A month past because,
Does acquired mean stale?
Start at the beginning.
Everyone use acquired for steal. For stealing shit.
This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans.
I don't kill people. I
Producing
just steal their
statues of
lives.
this sort each year.
I don't take their stuff.
Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782.
He kinda does remind you of Gru
It's
from
fortunate he did too, as
Despicable
Defethov
Me.
had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues.
He has a bit of a nose too.
Columns
Not as much.
that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Oh,
Typical.
it's a
Treachery embodied. Elves. Pshit.
I see. Well, is there any point in arguing with this dude? I mean, humans aren't any better.
They're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
Oh, I'm getting on my
You?
soapbox.
What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words, they're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, your reward.
Farewell.
I don't align with you. That's funny. Give him a bit of a lecture that I knew wasn't gonna sink in. Okay. Okie dokes. Well, they sure shit kicked me, but we won in the end, so there you go. See if there's anything up in this house that we can steal. Still locked. But this other one shouldn't be locked, right? Oh, can't get in. Okay. I think that's where we're gonna end today. I have to drive out to the farm tonight. So we can't go long. Can't go overtly long. No stream tomorrow. Stream on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, I mean, see, that's one reason why I don't know if we'll be able to continue Bloodborne, because I'm one of those people where, like, if I don't see, like, me getting better at the game and, like, triumphing a little bit, like, if I don't defeat the next boss in the next gaming session, then, I don't know, no progress happened. And if you play a game for 4 hours and you don't get any progress, that doesn't sound fun. I don't know. You beat the original Dark Souls and that was enough. That's enough for you. So yeah, we'll play Bloodborne again on Thursday and we'll see how it goes. But I'm making no promises. Just like I made no promises with Resident Evil being too scary. Because I don't play scary games. And then I think next week will be whatever scary games I've come up with right before Halloween. And yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, get that guest Discord set up. Okay. Well, I haven't done it up until now. Just because I just didn't know if there was enough interest. And I was like, you know what I could do with my Discord? All of these sweet TikToks that I want to share. I'll just put them in a Discord channel on there. And then any pet pictures I have, I'll just put them on a Discord channel. That's what Discord will be for. Because, like, I definitely want to take more pictures of my cats when I'm at the farm. I just don't, because I was like, and then what I'll do with this cat picture? Now I'll have someplace to go. Okay, the 4 of us will hang out in Discord every once in a while. I'll write that on a note too, so I don't forget, along with doing something with the intermissions. I was gonna do the new intermissions every 2 weeks, and then I left it for a month, accidentally, and now we're here. Okay. Anyway, I hope to see you guys on Wednesday. More Witcher on Wednesday. And yeah. If you're new here and you haven't followed, why not a follow? Or subscribe on YouTube. We do stuff over there too. Stream on there and put up edited videos. And yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. And I hope to see you Wednesday. Yeah, the cows will be fun. Cows are never fun. They're just sort of like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just, you know, working with very big animals that don't want to go places where you want them to go. So it can be frustrating. But anyway, thanks for being here, guys. And I hope to see you Wednesday. Bye!